to let me know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the foot of Tauhara in the centre of the North Island of New Zealand. Welcome to our 4th edition of the Link ECU Drift Wars here at Taupo International Motorsport Park. I'm Steve Daniel, and of course, joined with me today, I have the pleasure of welcoming a man with huge experience in the likes of Drift Masters, Formula Drift. He is Canada's finest, leading the world in drifting commentary. Please welcome Aotearoa, Jacob Giddens. How are you, mate?
I'm great. I'm just happy to be back here. It's quite the intro. I might have to keep that for my resume, so I really appreciate that, Steve. Thank you for that. Yeah, very, very excited to be back here in New Zealand. Of course, had a small taste of it earlier this year for the LC World Tour, and I get to be back here. And I could not be more excited. It's an incredible track, incredible country, and the amount of friends that I've made and people that I've met just being here for a very short period of time has been memorable, to say the least. And Steve, you're no small part to that that part of the section.
Definitely not
small. No.
Hey, it's fantastic to have you here, and of course back again. You were, as you mentioned, LZ. We met then, and got to see this amazing teal toque.
Yeah, teal, blue, green. Depends on how colorblind you are. That's usually how I find out how colorblind someone is by the description of the hat. So yeah.
Mine just old. Mine got almost 50-year-old eyes.
Okay. So
I don't even dot my eyes.
So it's in black and white, is what you're telling me.
Pretty much so.
Got it.
So look, we're here next to. Let's go through. I mean, for you, geographic location, we're just a couple of k's away. Miles or k's, Canada?
I can do both. I can do both. We'll go kilometers. Let's speak the native.
Okay, we're sort of 3.2 kilometers.
Yeah.
I'm just
Who's counting?
I'm pumping it a 2 mile.
Yeah.
From New Zealand and possibly even the world's biggest volcano, which is Lake Taupo, which is also the deepest lake and the biggest lake in New Zealand.
I did not know that.
And we are obviously in this beautiful principality of Taupo.
Yeah, it's incredible here. Obviously, the steam vents are very, very unique, unlike pretty much anywhere in the world to get to see this. And it's beautiful. You've got giant hills on one side, flat grasslands on the other, steam vents in the back. I mean, basically everywhere you look looks like it's National Geographic cover. So pretty great place to have a racetrack, to say the least.
Yeah, people talk about The Hobbit and all these other things like that, but that's just short people for me in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, I mean, that's just my wife, and she makes me wear it on the right hand, that finger there.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. So, but of course, what we're going to talk about today is Drift Wars. It's great to have you back for, your first installment of Drift Wars. 4th time we've done it.
Yeah, it's a great series. I mean, great series. Love the change-up that we have here. Back to the 2-run qualifying, which is great. But the pole shuffle, that to me is amazing, especially because you have drivers who are incredible in the chase, and this gives them that opportunity to be able to get into it. We'll get into the pole shuffle a little bit later on, and then a very, very unique top 32, which isn't really a top 32. It's kind of like a top 128 or whatever it ends up being, because basically every driver here is going to get multiple kicks at the can to be able to go in and move their way up the ranks. So this event is really all about tandem seat time, getting these drivers to progress.
And so much seat time.
Oh, so much. We saw in practice earlier on, each driver getting 15, 20 laps at bare minimum. A lot of them just saying, hey, I got to reserve some tires because I've been out here this entire time running laps. And that's a great problem to have when there's that much track time that drivers are running out of tires.
Well, there's certainly a few tyres to be. There's actually a couple of tyres I think that have been told to be put back in the tow vehicles because there's a few semi-slicks that might have been out there. I think it's just radials only. This
just radials. So fun mix of different tires out there, and I know a few drivers running the Kendas, which is very, very quickly becoming kind of like a great international drift tire. So making a lot of different compounds, but GTs only for this event.
So looking forward to our first run in qualifying. Stu Pinfold behind the wheel. It's supposed to be Maddie Brown, so I guess Maddie, one of the amazing things about this particular event is, you can't make it in time? It's okay, we'll just put you at the back of the queue. When you're ready, we'll bring you back in again.
Yeah, and I think that's great. It's meant to be as fair as possible, and there's obviously a competition going on, but the idea is for these drivers to kind of build up their abilities, build up their strengths, and continue on battling. So
Stu has to leave early, I've been told. So look, hot springs. There's definitely a lot of hot springs here in the North Island of New Zealand, and we'll see what Stu Pinfold can do as he enters in the backwards direction, of course, for Taupo. If you've seen the drifting or racing here before, and getting that R32 Skyline. Is it R32? I don't know. It's either that or an S15. I can't see. On the back. Okay, it's a 32.
There we go. Yeah, looking for the round lights. So not too bad. A little bit shallow through a couple of these zones, and can see just a bit of hesitation. Now the upside is, obviously, he's getting those 2 runs, so that's going to make a big difference in how you come out swinging. Do you come out and throw a bit of a hesitant run, try and get some marks on the board, or you come out and just try to throw down the biggest run you can? But I think for Stu, this one's...
to me, you've got to treat it like tennis. It's opposite tennis. So you get your first serve, you get your second serve. So serve your second serve first, and then go all out.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, get something on the board, see what it looks like. So we'll get our... Oh, it had a flash for a replay there. There we go. And, just not quite out to all those zones. Maybe run just a little bit of grip, a little bit too much grip in that car. Not wanting to get out onto the grass, appreciating all the landscaping here at this beautiful facility. And that shot right there should show you how incredible this racetrack is.
Yeah, so we've got Tauhara, which I mentioned earlier, which is on the right-hand side of the shot. And then you see the steam vents. I think that's part of a geothermal power station that's across the road. They're everywhere here.
Yeah.
You know those big stainless steel pipes?
Yeah.
Not connected to anything. They're literally just sitting on top of whatever they're there because they've got a thermal expansion. So there you go.
Oh, interesting. Did not know that.
No,
it's all good. I'm in full tourism mode this weekend, or this week. Altogether, went and saw the rapids or the falls last night. Yeah, it was great.
How good.
Yeah, super neat.
That was the Hooker Falls?
Yep.
So for those in New Zealand that know, remember when Peter Plumley Walker got thrown off the side of that? Okay, anyway, carrying back onto...
News to me.
Yeah, look, it's one of those ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So Stu straight back in there, back-to-back passes, as you mentioned there. So he's set a score as such to start with. Certainly didn't see any area that he would have potentially zeroed out. So I think it's time now to just basically throw it in.
Yeah, go a little bit bigger and looking like a little bit more aggressive on it. That first outside zone looking pretty good. And now we're seeing the speed pick up for sure. It's kind of a late transition into 3, but not too bad. It's a tough spot through that section to be able to get the car around, but this is definitely a better run.
Yeah, outer zones for the boys. So no inside, just outside zones, outside clips, and you'll see them power out through the circuit here onto the front straight. Well, Taupo International Motorsport Park, no switchbacks too, they got told.
Yeah, no mungies through the straights.
Just mungy the whole way down the straight.
Yeah, it's is that a controversial thing in New Zealand as it is in America?
The switchbacks and mungies and stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of it's because, as we watch the replay here, but look, a lot of the reason why is because we're on a racetrack and we don't want them to come through the front straight and drive over the markers.
Yeah, that's fair. Those cones are not cheap. But yeah, this looks like a significantly better run right off the kick. Getting out to these zones in a much more fluid fashion, a lot more aggressive. You can already see just a bit more smoke coming out of the car as well. As much as that is not an indicator necessarily of how quality the run is, a bit more smoke, a little bit more wheel speed. So, yeah, and drift cars are fascinating in that way that there's a really interesting wheel speed zone, which the car is a little bit faster. So going over that or under that, the car is going to do some funny things. But it looked like a pretty good run as we're waiting on the scores to come in here for the judges. We got 24 drivers for sure here. I've heard talks there might be a 25th wild card that might jump in a car a little bit later on, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, did you bring your suit?
No, but I'm sure I could steal one.
We can sort that out. So, who we got this time here? This is, so it's not, okay, that's not Harley Mills. It's definitely not Matty Brown.
Yeah.
You know what, you can car swap. I think it's Matt Kiddo.
Matt Kiddo, okay.
Oh, they're not in this order. That's okay.
We had an order, but the kid's just not, not following it, so that's all right. So another car with a little bit more of a hesitant run. Ooh, kind of a check there in between. It looked like the car scrubbed out just a touch, and now trying to get back into drift. Hopefully not a shutdown, but that is very shallow. The last outside zone. I think he makes up for it, though. Any car with a giant wing immediately picks up.
Yeah. Tail lights on the front.
Mm-hmm. 360?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll take a 360.
Take a 360 entry, so that's even better. 360 cameras everywhere. I miss the old days when you'd see 30 cameras all over a car.
Yeah, I wonder what's happened with that.
And the little flags on the end there that keep the camera straight.
Right. You have that up on the roof and have that flopping around. But, yeah, not too bad of a run here. Drivers looks like electing to take things a little bit easier on their first run, as we've seen with the first two from Stewart a bit earlier on. But,
practice.
I don't know. Watching practice, a lot of great drivers out here.
So to me, that's extra points for the wing.
Yep.
Extra points for the front lights. There's also, there's other areas that extra points should be given. Hand signals out the window at the end of the run should always be extra points.
Big mono wave.
Yeah, chuck a big mono. You've got to see a mono wave in the flesh.
In the flesh, yeah, from a Roadworks guy too. So I think that immediately makes it better. It's one thing if you threw me a mono wave, it's great. It's, thank you, appreciate it. I'll throw one back, same energy. But having a Roadworks guy do it, that's just a whole other level.
They invented it.
Yeah, I got the entire lore behind that on the ride here.
Well, it's all true.
Yeah.
Even if it is a lie, today it's true.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I didn't think people of New Zealand were able to lie, so.
We don't need to lie straight to bed.
So back around for the second run, and we already got
I love the rules as well, which was, guys, when you finish your run, don't forget, go as fast as you can to get back around.
Yeah, well, we want to keep the show rolling here.
Most of these cars can top out at probably 260, 270, depending on what the rear diff's going. So,
yeah.
As we see the second run, I know heard the judges saying they weren't happier with that entry.
There we go. A bit of a later transition. So it's going to be a spot that's going to come up quite a lot. Is going to be outside zone 3 as the driver's able to come through that. They judges want you to transition before outside zone 3, but a lot of cars.
Stacking it on.
Yeah.
He
got 3 miles. It's not going to be a great one, but the upside is everybody will qualify here. So, yeah, I might as well have a little bit of fun. Maybe it's a driver that can chase a little bit better, and that's part of the shuffle as well. If you're able to make it into that part, you'll be able to potentially move up a little bit more in the ranks. Car looking a little bit soft in the front, too. So
I'm a big Dirt Show Speedway fan.
Right.
And I've spent my life following sprint cars and things like that. So they do the pole shuffle.
Yeah.
So I came to a guy in the team many years ago, and I'm like, hey, what's a good idea? Let's do a pole shuffle. Talk them through, and they're like, yep, sold, let's do it.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love the idea. Maybe that's something that'll end up catching on a little bit later on, too. I think it's a great idea. Now, we're doing top 8, I believe, for the pole shuffle for this one. I think it'd be interesting to do a full pole shuffle all the way through, top 30, 32, all the way up. It'd be a long day, but I'd be all right with it.
I mean, I think in the past we've only done a top 6, but doing a top 8 is great.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, we'll get some scores running here for you guys shortly as everything going through the big old spreadsheet.
Well, this is a pretty looking car. This looks like Sam Rawson out on the track now. I don't need somebody to yell at me. Man, they don't hesitate to put big, fancy wheels on these things here, and then they carry them half the time. It's all right, we're getting used to it. But following through into the end of the section, getting down to, so he comes through. Nice job to fill that. No turbo coming out from the former dirt. Finish his lap.
A little tough there through that last outside zone. Looked like the car choked up just a bit. Didn't seem to come off throttle into our final outside zone, but on that initiation, there is a box on the ground. Judges telling the drivers, "Hey, we want that wheel inside that box. You can come on the outside of the track a little bit on it, but we don't want you cutting off the chase driver." Now we are in qualifying, so you don't have to worry about that too much. But the idea of this qualifying line is to set the precedence for what it is going to be during our battles. So not too bad, but right there, that's where the car choked up just a little bit.
Now, have you noticed, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, if you change from using the word correction and turn it into adjustment, it becomes an even more positive run.
I like that.
So like if you're like, oh, he's made a correction, sounds bad. As you see, he makes a such and such adjustment. Hey, so there you go.
Well, I mean,
so if you've got a favourite driver, then like DriftMasters FD,
I don't,
adjustment.
But yeah.
If you've got someone you might not necessarily like, correction.
Okay, all right. Yes, listen, I might be a changed commentator by the time this weekend's over. People they're gonna go back to this weekend like, you know what? This was it. This is the definitive moment in his career when everything changed. Let me see if I can work with adjustment for the rest of this weekend. I think I can make that happen. But yeah, not bad. A big adjustment at the end, but it looked more like the car had a hiccup, if you will. We'll trade phrases all day. Okay. Yeah. Not sure if there's any I could teach you, but we'll find out.
Well, it's all about how you...
Oh, wow.
Boom. Oh, Canada.
I don't think the New Zealand accent is that far off. So.
No, we're very much the same.
Yeah, we're the same people.
You know, you guys may not like those other guys over your side. We don't like the Australians. We love them. That's my point.
Exactly. So yeah, looking good through the first 2 outside zones. This is the spot where the judges really want that car to come around pretty quick. So that zone is marked at the beginning and end by the sets of cones. And looking good. Minimal adjustments, although as I say that, a little bit of an e-brake pole. Able to float it a little bit more. A lot of cars struggling to get out there. Now, it's going to be a little bit deceiving in our final outside zone because the pit lane entrance is there, and they're not trying to go towards the pit lane entrance. They're kind of staying towards the natural line of the track.
It's, of course, Taupo International Motorsport Park, the home of, well, the home of one of two this coming season. The V8 supercars, of course, we see them here. And that's where their exit is. So we're in the reverse direction here at Taupo. Yeah,
so you can see where that line is, where they would normally come into the pit section. So that's been more or less blocked off here, but that line would naturally lead you out towards that area. So getting into another AS chassis, sponsored by Cambridge Automotive for this one. And I think we can start talking about a couple of qualifying scores so far. So for Stuart Pinfold, looks like he's coming into the 79.3. And I got a couple in for Matt Katau. Looks like an 80. What do we got there? 87.3 for his. So far taking qualifying at this point, but the scores are slowly coming in. We're got a mix of analog pen and paper and some digital side of things, but we'll keep everybody up to date as the scores come in. Everybody following it at home, we really appreciate you tuning in here to the Choice Files. Well, while you're here, hit subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you can be updated for all their fun uploads as well.
And if you enjoy the run, give us a thumbs up. If you think it sucked, you know what, who cares?
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs down, we don't care.
Still counts. Do you still have thumbs down on YouTube?
They probably don't score them like they used to.
There you go. Looking good so far. I believe we've only got 2 V8s out this weekend. Not many. We've got
There's only 2.
I think there's only 2. I've seen a 1J, a 2J, no 3Js. One Barra though, which is good. Yeah, let's count as a 3J.
We have 1.5Js that we talked about, so.
Which I would argue one of my favorite engines.
Lots of RBs.
Yeah.
Every description.
Very few of them blowing up, which is great.
Somewhat unheard of.
Yeah. First outside zone looking good. Second outside zone. Not too bad. This third one, as I said, there we go. So that's what we're talking about. Want that transition done nice and early, and then good float out to outside zone 4. Man, this is a pretty solid run off the kick. I mean, car's definitely squatted in the rear, looking for as much grip as possible, but good adjustments through our final outside zone.
Yeah, it was a bit of a correction in my eyes, but that's okay. Oh. Came all the way over to be arguably the most unprofessional.
No, it's all
human
good.
beings.
One of us has to be professional. We'll trade tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go back and forth. It'll be up to the crowd to decide whether they're which one of us is being professional for the moment.
And if you're watching at home on YouTube and you want to leave a comment on who you think the most, it's Guy Maxwell. Just write it down.
100%.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, like and subscribe. Tune in to all of the antics of Mr. Maxwell as he travels the world, Aotearoa, making cool cars and checking out cool drifting events. I'll get to ask you lots of fun questions. Need you to think about your favourite event.
Ooh, that's a good. That's a tough one.
Sorry, second best, but
other than this one,
behind LZ.
Okay.
You've done a few LZs anyway.
I've done a few. I only missed one this year. I
hope it wasn't one of the Europeans or the English ones.
It was the England-Ireland mix-up one. I wasn't able to make that too. I know. I guess it still counts as one.
Yeah, of course.
Look at another tidy run here. I didn't catch the driver's name on this one.
Yeah, that's Kyle Short.
Okay. He's definitely not coming up short on this run. Lots of smoke on this one. Looking phenomenal. Now, what's going to be interesting a little bit later on in the pole shuffle is the drivers have to be able to go through 3 battles. The pole shuffle, per set of tires. And now the pole shuffle is going to be 1 battle. So they're not going back and forth. It's just one run.
It's an OMR style run. So single run, highest qualifier. So the higher qualifier. So 8 takes on 7, 7 takes on 6. Higher qualifier. So in this case, 8th goes up against 7th. 7th place gets to choose whether they chase or lead.
Yeah, liking that. So here we go on this nice replay. Car's looking good. It's definitely a lot softer in the rear, but he's able to find the grip, and the car's got that bit of that rake look going on, but it seems to be working out quite well. Quite solid. So I'm trying to look through what else we got for qualifying runs so far. Looks like Jordan Grant at this moment sitting on top of the 96.5. But for Kyle Short, first run 93.6. We'll see what the second one is able to bring in.
Well, the judge is certainly not afraid to throw around a few big points, and of course make his son Lee Matt Kwok and Wells our 3 judges this weekend. Of course, Matt Kwok, he was asked about 4 months ago, said I would love to be there, so he's had it in his calendar since then, not since 10 o'clock last night.
No, of course not. Here we go, another S15 out for this one. Working absolutely solid through these zones. I mean, considering how much practice that these drivers had, I'm not shocked that the qualifying runs so far are looking this good. Coming up just a bit short. A lot of drivers struggling through outside zone 5.
I think you'll start seeing, we're starting to see a bit of rubber go down.
Yeah.
They'll get around, I think by the end of today, they'll be a little bit sharper on there as well.
Yeah.
So this one here is, well, I thought the last one was Kyle Short, but that's okay. Best sponsor in all of Drifter, Calendar Girls on the side. So that's a local calendar company selling everything that will see you from month to month here.
Yeah, a solid run up until that final zone where a large adjustment as that grip comes in. It's also the newest asphalt on track, or newest pavement, tarmac, whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're from. And that can make a big difference on how the car handles, especially as the tires are quite warm coming through that section. It can tend to grip up and collect a lot of rubber through there.
So just waiting for this car to make its way back around for the second run.
Yeah, picking up a few different scores so far, but
it's a few different cars here this weekend to what you saw at the LZ World Tour when we came through. That was an amazing event.
It really was, yeah. It was phenomenal to have all those big drivers out here and then battling up against some locals and
just random cars in the car park.
Yep. Yeah.
Because everybody needs a Ferrari 456 with an S15 front and a rotary under the bottom.
100%. Yeah, it's I feel like somebody just rolled a couple of dice and that's what they built.
Thank you to Lord Penrose for your stupidity when it comes to car culture here, and I was going, oh.
So we'll see they're able to hold on for that final outside zone, not struggling through the first part of this track. Ton of angle, able to get it swapped around for outside zone 3. Not too bad, but yeah, it's going to be this final outside zone, which goes all the way through this, last horseshoe, if you will. This is looking pretty good now. Coming across the line, so I would say that is definitely going to be an improvement, but is that going to be enough to be able to take down, at this point, Jordan Grant with a 96.5?
So I don't think that he's managed to get there. As the judges are coming through to finish off their scoring. This is one of the best shots that we actually see, as it shows the both sides of the track. And both of those have been out of zones. So we'll see them go from the left to the right. And then we get to see how far off. As we see our next car, which will be Matty J from Rotorua.
Okay, I see our order now. I realize that I think we were saying that Stuart might have had to head out a little bit early, probably to go install a spa or something like that. Spa emergencies do happen, ladies and gentlemen, and when you need one, you need one.
Well, this one here, of course, that was Dylan James in the last run. I was looking, hang on, is that Kyle Short? Is it not? It's been a couple of years.
There's a lot of drivers out here.
1 or 2, eh?
Yeah, at least I can confirm at least 25. 26 even. I mean, we got a couple of drivers up here in the judging booth as well. So.
Yep, so if you look at all of those ones in there are 26 here.
There you go. You drive it all, Steve? You been out drifting?
Look, I used to race this dirt track style car back in the day. I got knocked unconscious far too many times. Loved it.
Well, it would be tough to wedge you into a Legends car, that's for sure. Ooh, judges not happy with that entry. I could hear a collective ooh. And looks like, just a pretty straight line approach through this run and just very shallow through a lot of the zones. So it's kind of classic when a driver sets up a car to have a ton of that straight line grip, be able to push through, but just not enough to get the car to slide out to the side. So, you do need to find that balance. You still want enough forward drive to be able to get through the track, but when you've got a bit too much, that's when you're going to see something like that, just coming very shallow through a lot of these zones. So we can see this entry again, and just a collective, kind of upset from the judges, if you will.
I mean, I think they're pretty tough.
They are tough. So I'll have to see kind of what their thoughts are on that. So the biggest thing is how far inside that initiation box the drivers are. A lot of points could be deducted, up to 10 points on the run just for coming too far inside to that section.
Maybe, I mean, I've always been one that tries to persuade the judges, so...
Yeah. And they've positioned us very close to them in order to do that. Not that our word means much. At the end of the day, we're just fans of the sport that, people are forced to listen to.
Totally. Roddy, I think it was a 93, bro. That one was a 93.
Yeah. You would be.
I don't know if anyone else heard that, but that was fantastic. You'd be wrong.
We should have put a mic on. We got another mic in here?
We could arrange it.
We're going to need at least a 5-second delay, though, for the old beep button.
You don't have to worry about that in New Zealand.
No?
No, we're already 24 hours ahead of most of the world, so...
Right.
Bigger delay.
It has been great texting my family back home, letting them know what tomorrow's going to be like.
You're like, yes, a little bit windy.
Yeah. A little chilly. Don't know if I can quite say that with the family back in Florida, but...
Well, we're just listening to ourselves back on there. It sounds like it's about a 15-second delay to YouTube.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, we got lots of time then.
Yeah.
Predict the future. So judges wanting to see the initiation, how far in, and ooh, definitely on the inside of that. Now, box a little tough to see. We can see it a bit better with our view from up here. Cameras are sitting a little bit lower, but yeah, that initiation box coming too far to the inside of the track is the big thing that the judges are going to be looking for in this. So, yeah, that's going to be a big deduction. I think they mentioned up to 10-point deduction for being inside of that section. So the rest of the run, not too bad, but just a little bit too much forward bite in the car. Loosen it up a little bit. I don't know why drivers decide to tighten the cars up so much. Like, just to have fun, make it easy to drive. Guy was out there, I think it was in the Laurel, and he was having a blast. It was basically a boat, but he was having a blast.
The wonderful world of our dogs. There was a boat. All right, second run for Matty J. See, this one here is just going to post 100. The judges aren't going to have to worry about the first one.
Yeah.
All right, watch with my eyes. Okay, it was left front across the middle of the box.
Yeah, so same problem again for Matty J. And the issue is going to be when he gets into tandem with it, what that's going to end up doing to the chase driver. But does a great job of getting the transition done into outside zone 3, outside zone 4. Oh, right on the edge.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You say the dirt turbo?
Dirt turbos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we so I can tell you that we've had about $17,000 worth of grass funds already topped up this weekend.
Yeah, your donations are very welcome. The Support a Drifter Fund.
So what I think, so I understand it's about $50 a metre, and there's definitely been a few cars come off track in the start of things.
Yeah, that's all right. That's what practice is for. That's what credit cards are for, right? Yeah, we'll take a look here one more time at this. If you are watching at home or you're checking it out on the live stream, please feel free to drop in the chat. I got it open. Let us know what you think. Happy to, converse back and forth as we take a look one more time here at Matty J's run. This looked a lot better. The transition's really fast, really snappy. A lot of drivers here I'm noticing, especially in the S chassis, running some pretty soft springs in the rear. I like the bit of weight jacking going on in it. You can definitely work in these cars. It can have some other issues. Got a hand wave there. So that's a few points.
Yeah. I'll have a chat to Rody at some stage. I'll make sure he knows how it's supposed to do. So extra couple of points for the chicken wave out the window. If we get a munna wave out the window, that's got to be like another 5.
That's tough too, because just the mobility you need to have to get a proper munna wave over top of the roof. It's not easy. I think that's got to be worth at least a few.
Kiwis that can do that.
Longest arms Kiwis, yeah?
Raheda. He'd definitely be able to...
Big arms?
Right
long
colour
arms?
for it, just like me.
Oh, okay.
Right complexion.
Oh, okay.
He's been in the sun a bit like myself.
Listen, I'm not far off.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, it's not bad.
Probably browner than I am.
All right, is this Ryan Perry we got up next?
MTF Finance on the side. Talking about MTF Finance Cambridge, thank you to Roddy Knowles and the team from MTF Finance. The camera platform you're actually watching right now is Roddy's You.
There we go. I mean, all the donations in the world, throwing the ute out there, and might end up towing some cars off a little bit later on as well. Getting real wide through these. This is looking really good from Ryan Perry. This is a solid run. Now can you hold it on for outside zone 5? Big left foot adjustment.
That's correction. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, got through that. I mean, if it wasn't for that left foot break, that would have been a really, really solid. I mean, a solid run either way. But, yeah, a lot of drivers now already seeing just not going wide enough that first part. And with this track being all outside zones, the great part about all outside zones to me, great tandem, right? You're not cutting anybody off. The downside with it is there's almost nowhere to make a correction. The nice thing about an inside clip is it will allow you to be able to kind of get that car back into the proper line. The downside is during tandem, you're cutting off that driver pretty abruptly.
Well, it's certainly going to create some entertaining chase battles, and I'm okay with that. Knock
Yeah.
on the door. Knock on the door. Knock, knock, who's there? No, that's the Beach. Okay, sorry.
There we go. Seeing a couple of people in here. Red signs in the Red Star signs in the house.
Hey, Clint, how are you, mate?
Yeah.
We'll be watching it in Hamilton.
Yeah, we're seeing Ryan coming back around. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Maybe he's watching the live stream. Think?
There's a chance, yeah. I've had to do that a few times. I've been commentating once and the screen went black.
Oh, really?
So I quickly jumped it on Sky and managed to call the replay when it was live on Sky Sport.
That's impressive, sir. That is impressive. I don't think I've had that much. I've had my screen go blank and have to
But there was
do it
nothing in
from
front of
recall.
it.
Yeah, I've had to do it from recall a couple of times.
All right, well, let's see what the second run of qualifying for Ryan Perry. In the MTF runs at Cambridge. Here's Chassis.
There we go. Pushing it out for outside zone 1. Very quick through 2. He's transition 3. Oh, holding it for a long time. Outside zone 3 and seeing the pen marks go down. Pretty shallow through 4. This is where he was able to come alive through outside zone 5. He did a really good job. Looking nice and stable. Not seeing that big left foot break that we saw in the previous run. That looked quite solid through that section. And no monowave. I'll let it slide. First run averaged out at an 81, so not up there in our top judging scores at this point, but not too bad.
From all of our runs, though, we've certainly seen a lot of scores in that 90 bracket.
Yeah, and I think very deserving. As of right now, Matty J with a 97. Second, Jordan Grant, 96.5. After that, Kyle Short, 95.3. I went to high school with a Kyle Short. I highly doubt it's the same one. I'd be shocked if it was, though. If he was here, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, everything I have is always inappropriate, so sometimes I've got to pause before I say something.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You can whisper it later or just write it down.
yeah.
Spelling's not that good, huh?
Spell everything phonetically.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Well, actually, I've changed many years ago. Like, you literally have to spell things phonetically so you can pronounce it correctly.
For names, yeah, I had to do the same thing. Is there a name in particular that you struggled with?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I'll find you one shortly.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to pull that up. This is Riley McEwen. See there, one name I'm already struggling with. Looking quite good.
Yeah, that was the judges trying to correct you. It's all right. We'll do that a weekend.
Yeah, we'll correct them. It's okay. This is looking good. Getting out to all the zones. Lots of wheel speed. Car looking very stable. As long as he can hold on to the outside zone 5. Look at car, pull a little bit of grip out of it. Not the fastest through this section, but able to really hold the line. So I think that's the way to go. I'm always a fan of a slightly slower run that looks a bit better, as opposed to having something where it's looks like you're fighting the car all the way through. If you can do both, you can have a car that's fast and is able to get out to all the zones. That looks great, but to me that was much, much better. So you can see him coming through that S's section back to our start line to get a second run down. We'll get a score here for Riley just shortly, but let's take a look as he comes through, gets the car lit up very early. Not too bad to that initiation box. Very, very smooth through this. So one thing to check for is that front wheel, always looking to see if there's going to be a correction. If that wheel starts moving back and forth, you know that they're making adjustments, trying to find the best part of the line, but looks good. And the curve on outside zone 5 is actually reducing radius. It comes back in pretty tight near the last section, so you are going to see the wheel move through there to be able to get the last part of the zone fulfilled. But for Riley, that was really, really solid, and I would not be shocked to see him well into the 90s on that run.
So one of the hardest names that I've had to say over the years, Sean Potros, that was a hard one to actually...
Sean Potros?
Yeah, when just the Potros, we used to get it wrong.
Okay. What'd you call him? Potteros?
Yeah, but the hardest one that I've ever had to say... Let's write that one there.
Oh my gosh.
That was at I was emceeing a fight night. You think about that as I talk through Riley McEwen as he enters the track for a second run in qualifying here for the Blink ECU DriftWars with the full warehouse FC RX-7, getting every one of those non-cylinders spinning as he does the same, almost over-rotating under the track.
I'm still working on this name, by the way.
Oh, but there are some points there. Chuck's in a beautiful Super 6.
Fetiamauso?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fetiamauso?
That's pretty.
That's just the first name.
Yeah. And there's like 2 more coming. And I had to say that in front of a live crowd. In the middle of a boxing ring.
Tualili Palisasa?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Like his friends are going to be like, "What? How did he get a shout out at a drifting event?"
Yeah.
But shout out to PTI.
Oh, see, yeah, it's a tough one.
I'll come.
Still going for it. I mean, listen, hey, back to the action though. But I mean, you have a bit of a mess up like that. Might as well go for the 360. Might as well have some fun with it, right? Do we score that second one? No.
He decided to chuck us.
Okay. And it looks like Riley, though, on that first run is going to take, our lead with a 97.6. Well deserving. It was a solid run. You give him a 99. Oh, okay. That's what that tenor on your desk was
Brody
for.
chucked
Got it.
a 99 out there.
Wow.
Wow, is that the one who just...
Because no one's perfect. You're of that mindset, right? There's a few judges that are like, I can never give 100 because it'll never happen.
And then... But
yeah.
So
No,
one of the things that I think these guys got to realise that yes, no one's perfect, but I can tell you, there's a guy from Ireland, and he's not bad, and his name is Dean or something. It might be James.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty close to that. We've got
Peter Drever.
Yeah, Peter Drever. They got Peter in here, so I'm gonna go with Peter Drever. Peter Drever. It just rolls off the tongue, but another driver struggling just a little bit with that entry. But man, very large handbrake, e-brake. What do you?
Yeah, either or.
Either
they
or.
all understand it.
Yeah, emergency brake.
Yes.
No,
because that's the thing. That's why we. I mean, I don't know if you Canadians laugh at the Americans, but we're kind of like, you use it for an emergency. Yeah, we actually just use it for holding our car in a stop position.
Yeah, we use it for hills.
Yeah. We rely on our park brake.
There you go. Yeah, Pete Drever looks good. I mean, the hard part's going to be that entry. A lot of the weight on these runs is coming down to that part. But to have a great run, you need to have that. Pete Drever opting to go e-brake through outside zone 4, and then 5 is looking really, really good through that part.
ABC Drift Kit's on the side of that car there, and his wife would like to remind people they're so excited that you can now go on to Dave Egan's Drift Games website and get copies of her book.
2 of my nephews have ABC Drift Kits at home. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah. Should probably get it for the 3rd nephew.
I'll sort that out.
Yeah, he's pretty young. I don't think he can complain yet. Don't think he can read either, so it's not like it's a missed opportunity.
Gosh, how old was I when I could read? How old am I now? Next year, I'm hoping.
Oh, cool. That'd be great.
But I can read ABC.
Yep. And apparently that gentleman's name that I'm never going to be able to pronounce. So we'll see you get Pete Drever back out, flipped around for a second run as the score is starting to come in. Judges a little bit harsher on this one. Yeah, so they're saying a -20 deduction. Yeah. So rest of the run looks solid. But that's a big one. Yeah, so that was a little bit more within the box. So that's what and the judges, more importantly, not just me, but what the judges are looking for. And you can hear them complain all the way through. Oh, I feel like we should have mic'd them up just so they could, so the fans at home could understand what goes through a judge's mind.
Generally a little squirrel.
Mostly, yeah, that's why we don't mic them up. But Drever looking solid. A little bit shallow there through outside zone 5 though. First, it's one of those, if you could combine the entry from run 1 and outside zone, or entry from run 2 and outside zone 5 from run 1, I think you get close to that 99. So first run coming in pretty low, 79.6 average. So we're averaging them out over those 3. So Simon giving 86, Max 73, Rody an 80. So Rody liked it.
Are you ready?
Yeah. It wasn't that far off.
You nailed it.
It's the mouth sound. It's the you.
How many times have you over the years had to over-accentuate a word with your mouth like this?
Well, it depends on the language, right? So like Polish is a different way of utilizing your vowels than it is with like Finnish. So like for Piotr Vincent, whereas then you have like Juha Putelakso. So like. Yeah.
I'm learning today actually how to say this. I'm just hoping that New Zealand Drift audience are like, okay, that's how.
No, that was one of the hardest parts. Is I wanted to pronounce the names correctly with the language as well. I didn't want to just do the white anglicized version of like, oh, Peter Vinsect and Juha Putelakso. Like, it's not for me. All right, moving on. Trent Hodgkinson.
Yes. Oh, there's a dirt turbo. Surely that was 2 meters. It's $100.
There we go.
$49 a meter is what we're charging.
Yeah, we round up though, so feel free to keep track at home. Ooh, big backfire there going into 5. The back end of that car pretty filled up.
All right. Now let's see how many meters. The most important thing right here is. Oh, that might have been like 4 meters.
You think so?
Yeah, it's $196 we get into this.
2 tires right there.
Plus tax.
Yep.
15% here in NT.
Yeah, 14 back in Canada. Almost no tax in Florida, though.
There we go.
Just let the tourism.
So you got crocodiles or something, don't you?
Yeah, both crocodiles and alligators.
Oh, you got both?
Yeah.
We don't have them either.
No, you don't even have squirrels here.
No squirrels?
No, raccoons, nothing. None of the fun animals.
No snakes.
Right.
No snakes in NZ.
No.
You do find the odd one, though, that's normally at just terrible bars at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
I thought that was a lizard.
Yeah, same sort of thing.
We'll see here what the judges think. We'll get a couple of scores in for Trent. I do think that third turbo is going to cost him a pretty penny in the points department. So.
Oh, so this is a weird Takaki.
Oh.
That's what I said, yes.
Yeah. Skipping. We're moving around. They gave us a list, and they're not following it, so apologize. Blame it on me. I was the one who came out and meant that this could be Trent.
Hi to my friend Thomas, who's watching, probably wherever he's watching the Taupo. Very cool theatre. He is the person who pushes all the graphics for Leaderboard.
Right.
Papa more.
Yeah. We've worked together for years. We never met each other.
I think he's met any of his team. Where did Takaki out there in the champ vision? That's got to be a Jay-Z, surely. Is it a Jay-Z? No, sounds like it's a Jay-Z, so there we go.
Did that on purpose.
3 Jay-Z.
Not too bad. Once again, a little bit shallow through there and very deep to the first part of outside zone 5. So you can see those beautiful signs in the background, and here we go, coming across the line for Ueda Takaki. Not too bad.
That's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I feel like you're being facetious.
Okay, the reason it's perfect is because every time I hear like one of the Cuzzy white bros here in New Zealand,
Yeah.
they just can't do it. It's almost like if you look at any word and you were to pronounce it the same as what you would in Spanish,
Okay.
you're going to nail it every time.
Oh, interesting.
Because of the R-E-E-Ors.
Ah, interesting.
So when I'm laughing, it's because you're saying it right, and I'm like, come on, 99% of your sentences are wrong. What are we doing here?
I don't know what it is. I just and it's not like I can speak a lot of languages. It's not like polyglot or anything like that. Just I don't know. I enjoy learning about it, but to spend the time to just learn a whole language is a lot.
One of the things I've chosen not to ever do anymore is what I used to do is so many people was like, oh, you're from such and such. Tell me how to say a bad word.
Yeah.
Like, why would you bother doing that? You're going to find somebody else that you're just going to offend?
Yeah, that's a good point. I usually try and I learn bathroom.
Where's the bathroom and what's the other one?
Usually get a beer. Yeah, which is funny because I'm not much of a drinker, so it's like... But if you can find those two things, you're pretty good to go.
I need to beer, and after that,
yeah,
I need to pee.
Yeah, one goes with the other. So first one for Walter, 84. We'll see what the second one looks like. Not too bad there on the entry. So we've gone through our replays. Judges having to take another look at this just to make sure we can get this run done. And it's going to be this final outside zone where the dirt drop is, but pretty shallow through 4. Being shallow on 4 is what ends up pushing them a bit wide through outside zone 5, is knocking down a couple of cones through that section. So, and that being deep through there means you're on the wrong line to the rest of the zone. So,
notice earlier on today that some of these drivers, they were just smoking those cones out there. So they had to move them out a little bit further. And
yes, we're not out.
There's a lot of cones out here. Now, you drove, you obviously would have flown into Auckland Airport?
Yep.
Yeah, so you would have seen a lot of cones out here.
Did. See a lot of cones. A lot of construction on the go.
That's started probably 10 years ago.
Still going. We get a name on this. Is this Trent out on this run now? Not too bad. Oh, backing it in though. Big adjustment. I will get this. Big adjustment through outside zone 5.
Now we're not going to try this, but I'm sure I did something on, it might have been Instagram recently where I dropped a naughty word and it beeped me.
Really? If only we could do that in real time.
I reckon we can. Anyway. So we're going to say this is Trent Hodgkinson?
I believe so, yeah. So judges more or less pointing out the wobbles that we have both in transition and then how
Use
deep.
Use the word bobble.
Bobble, yeah. Bobble.
Use it?
No, they did. They said bobble.
Okay, that's such a Kiwi
bobble
term.
Bobble. But it's not bobble, it's bobble.
Yeah, but we call it bubble. Oh,
bubble.
yeah, that's what you hear, of course.
Yeah.
Silly Kiwis with our silly accents.
That's okay. That's all good. So a few bubbles.
Yeah, bubbles.
Yeah.
Bubble bath.
Slowly picking up words. That's it. Just as many different drifting terms as I can get my hands on.
Well, Mungi's obviously very important. I think Australia's probably claimed that.
I thought that was a Japanese term.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Australia's still claiming.
Fair enough. Okay.
Like far lap.
Yeah.
Bobble.
Handbrake, e-brake. That one's a different one depending on where you go. Yeah. Drift stick. Scandi. Like a Scandi flick?
Yeah.
Scandinavian flick.
Oh,
So that comes from rally.
That's rally.
Yeah. From
But Australia
Scandinavian
would have
drivers.
claimed that anyway.
Of course.
Limbs, mate. That's definitely Aussie.
Don't know that one.
Limiter.
Oh, limbs, mate.
Limmy bash.
Okay.
Music.
All right.
And RB suck. That's just a common term.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Yeah. All right, Trent. Sitting on a 0 on the first one. Now really pushing and getting just a bit into the dirt there. But this, Trent, knowing that was not a great qualifying. Whoa, transitioning super, super late through outside zone 3. Having to check out of it and then a straight line approach coming through 4. And just not able to get that car handled through outside zone 5. Just wrestling that car all the way through this run.
Come through to finish back onto the front straight here at Taupo International Motorsport Park. Here we go. Let's have a look at this replay.
Yeah, you can tell right off the snap, if you will, just not able to get the car quite settled. Now, some of this could just be the suspension being a little bit like lively, and that's what it seems like to me. So you can see anytime he gets on and off throttle, the car's moving around quite a lot, which means you got to make more corrections, which makes the car move even more. So it's one thing to have the car loose, but this is really loose, and it's just a handful all the way through the run.
And then coming through, and I thought that the conversations in the background were worth listening to, and then I started hearing them, and we talk really loud, so none of the people that home can hear the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. I think the judges forget quite quickly that there are live microphones in this room, but it's okay. It's all right.
That's just Simon Lee.
Yeah.
Simon Lee's he's a one-worded name. I just say Simon Lee just so I can say his name. He's a great competitor, fantastic drifter, and he's also extremely good keeper of scores.
Got it. Well, speaking of scores, for Trent, looks like coming in at a 79 on that one. So not our worst qualifier, but not our best.
As we so this is a car here we don't have a lot of in New Zealand.
See, we get a ton of these.
Yeah.
Ton of these in Florida. It's an epidemic, if you will. The old 370Z, great drift car, great wheelbase. Run a 2JZ in this car. It's not the traditional VQ. But, yeah, they're great. They're snappy, fun to drive.
Something I've seen maybe 4, 5, 6 or 7 maybe over the years.
Okay.
When you look at that and you go, that's just a standard day.
Yeah.
What's a drift day?
And see, is that I might have misspoke. That might actually be a 350Z. Always usually, you tell by the headlights. Yeah, okay, so that's on me. But, yeah, either way. I mean, yeah, they're great cars. Like I said, I have the overinflated version, the G35 at home, which is just as good, but a lot slower because they're heavier and they transition a lot slower. But
so G35, I'm pretty sure that's what a mate of mine had back in the day.
I think over here they call them G35 Skylines, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of sacrilegious.
He put a Mopar NASCAR engine in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry to hear about that. I'm sure he went through a couple of them.
No, just when it broke, I don't think he came back with it.
No, once it breaks, that's it. Hard part is to repair those, it's almost impossible because each cylinder gets honed out for that piston. So you can't just buy more pistons and throw them in, yeah.
It always surprises me why more people don't go for the likes of, say, like a 410 sprint car motor that you can just go get yourself something that's 1,000 horsepower.
We're seeing more big blocks get into drifting. I think the hard part is the on-off with the throttle as well as the clutch kicks. Like the engines are great, they're phenomenal, but they're literally meant to sit at red line pretty much constantly, right? Like you're still like in circle track, you're still coming on and off throttle, but you're not punching the throttle. So what I've been told is that is more the issue with those. I know Adam just put a big block in and they ran into some problems with it. But, yeah, I think drifting is just a different animal.
Maybe I've learned something. I think I have.
There you go. So Vineet Singh for that first run, sitting on 72.3. So not amazing, but I'd like to continue that on a car that looks like just a little bit tight coming through these zones. Not able to get all the way out. Now having to crab walk that car. Get on that front brake to try and push it, but I don't know for Vineet if he's going to be able to get around this last zone and able to. It's maybe not a 0, but not much higher than that.
Well, I managed to get there, use the force like Luke, and got to the front straight.
Yeah, it works. Probably better than I could do. I'll say that.
Definitely better than I could do.
Yeah. I mean, I say that confidently, but I think you could get this figured out pretty quick.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see. But yeah, for Vineet, you can see through there, just not able to get the rear end all the way out to 4, and then has to take a very straight line through into 5, and then just shallow through that section. So the judges are going to be pretty harsh on that. When they're nice, they're really nice, but when they're not, they are not at all. One of my favorite cars here, just mostly because there is a Barra in it. Any strange engine is one that I'll be all over. Super happy to see.
Definitely got some strange engines in New Zealand.
Yeah. Lots of... Is it New Zealand?
No, I'm just doing it because you're there next to me.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, it's because like everyone in the say that's what we say, so I don't want to disappoint you. Like, oh yeah, you from over there, it's part of Australia. Yeah, New Zealand, isn't it? So,
is that what the Aussies say? New Zealand?
Because we've got the North Island, South Island, they're the West Island.
Oh.
They're part of us.
Okay.
When we choose to.
Are they West? I guess it would be West. This depends on which way you measure. It could be east, just you got to go all the way around.
There we go. I think this is Liam Higgins out now in the CG, the Calendar Girls entry.
Whoa, that's a lot of angle.
Don't you touch that grass. Now, if he had have looped it into a 360, I reckon we just give him high points.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just slammed it in reverse. Jay turned it and kept going. No one would even know.
Now, I reckon that if you talk it up, the judges want it. So this next one, I'll make it sound like it's a
Did he not already put down a run earlier on? Am I crazy here?
Yeah, but remember, swap a car.
Oh, with 2 drivers in the same car. Oh, that's
There we
what's going
go.
on.
Now that's got to be. Well, he didn't complete it.
No, keep going.
You got it.
Almost there. No. Man.
So I reckon this next run.
Yeah.
It's been like the greatest run, no matter what. The judges in the score.
Okay, let's see what happens. For right now, let's see where this all went wrong. Well, pretty much right off the bat.
It's all about the box. He didn't get his way around there, and he's gone a little bit backwards.
Yep. It's all just kind of gone a bit sideways. Not in the way you want it to, though. That's the real problem here. It can go sideways, just it's got to go a little bit better than that.
So you come through, power out through the circuit, definitely a couple of meters, possibly even kilometers lower down the track than they needed to be. I guess when you've made the slight issue, made the terrible adjustment.
It happens. It happens. You know what, though? If this isn't the car that you're used to and you're just jumping into it, then that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. And you don't know how much practice that Liam's got in it either.
I understand that if you're in an S13, it's just going to get you around the track.
That's kind of just how it goes. If you're in an S13, it's going to be all right.
Kind of like we've got you, the car almost have we need to go sideways fast and set a score.
Yep.
It's okay in an S13.
So we'll see what Liam's able to do on the second one. I don't know how many laps Liam's even gotten in this car. So this may actually be the second lap that Liam's thrown in this, which, as I said earlier, is already better than what I could have thrown down.
Well, let's have a look at the lap this time here. So right at this point here, there's a box on the ground, which he drives straight through.
Oh, there we go. Immediately better. Immediately better. This actually is not too bad.
A bit of angle.
Yeah, pretty wide through there. Maybe a bit late getting into there. Almost an over rotation, but pushes it nice and wide to 4. This is coming together for Liam. And there we go, outside zone 5. Oh, get back on it. Get back on it. Oh, can you hold it together through 5? Pretty shallow. You know what, though? I'm impressed.
There we go. See,
yeah.
I reckon you're going to get him points for that.
Yeah, I am impressed. Because that could have gone all wrong really quick, as we saw in the previous run where Liam Higgins just not able to get through that first run, but this second one is, he learned a lot in one run, that's for sure. But, not going to be our top qualifier. I might as well come out and just say that at this point, but a significantly better improvement by being able to make it through the run without spinning out twice. So that's infinitely better than the first one.
All right, I'll talk up this next one. I reckon I could turn this
You got this? Okay.
An incredible run.
I saw the van at the line. I thought that's who was up.
All right, we're going to turn this into the greatest just because the judges...
Just going to go for it? All right.
Well, he's out on track right now. It's Scotty Dinsdale in the E92 2JZ powered BMW, ready to set his first score here in qualifying for episode number 4, the 4th take of the Link ECU Drift Wars. And let's see what the man from Whangarei can do as he gets ready to be set loose out here on the track. Now we're going to give him a 100-point run and see if we can turn this into the judges. They're next to us, they can't hear me speak because they choose not to. As Scotty D gets given the green light, the thumbs up, and he will go out on the track. As he starts grabbing gears, he's plucking the gears as he enters into the first turn here. And that is quite possibly the best turn we have seen of the day as Scotty Dinsdale flying in there. Look at him right on that outer zone, comes through to switch, bang, hits it again. And look at the power of the 2JZ. That E92 is on fire today. Comes through, sets himself up nicely for the last turn here into the hairpin. And that is exactly where it needs to put it. Scotty D. Let's see if the judges are going to score him correctly.
That was pretty substantial. I like that. That was great. Yeah, good job. This is a great run. This is a really, really good run. Wow, man, that car is dynamic coming through that first initiation point. You can see just how much weight jacking the car's got in it. All the droop in the world on that suspension. And now that it's settled, it looks a lot better. But on the initiation, I mean, it looked like he was picking up an entire wheel in that Earthworks BMW, but pretty solid all the way through.
So I haven't made you say the same thing.
Yeah, I got to go with it. I have to yes and.
Just waiting for the judges to
give Scotty what he deserves.
Yeah, I mean, the highest he's going to get is like a 99.6 because one of them said, one of those judges,
I'll do 100, yeah.
No one's perfect.
Yeah.
But I've watched his judging today, and I've got to say, that's been a 100-point run the whole time.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Maybe he's going to be able to see it.
Maybe.
Let's have a look. See, I reckon that was like a 60-point run, realistically. Let's see what they come through.
This is looking pretty good so far.
Me, realistically, it was a 60-point run. Look, 97, a 99, and a 98 for an average of... that's an average of 98.
There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
Can he get 2 points better in this run here?
You're going to see, look at lifting the wheel up on initiation, doing a great job through that box.
That thing is RTR.
Yeah, I know. I mean, some American inspiration here for sure. Nice transition through outside zone 3. Can he hang on it through 4, getting all the way to the edge of the track, and now the ever-daunting hairpin through outside zone 5. Looking really good. Look at the angle he's pouring on with that BMW. Can he beat that average of a 98 from the previous run?
There we go. Look at that.
Shocking.
I told you those judges, you can make them they'll just change it. See, I'll make it sound exciting. Higher points.
Well, what's funny is they shared the spreadsheet me with editing capabilities, so I can just go through and change whatever we want.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm just not that good.
That's okay. I'll teach you.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm quite good at I love so
yeah.
Like I could have this thing here, so it'll give you the points and averages and stuff through the entire season.
I mean, I think they're still dragging formulas down all the way through, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah, you wait till you see tomorrow's formula.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen preview of that sheet. It's quite interesting.
Well, you look at a website landing page. Yeah, this one's about 13 screens long.
Perfect. Can't wait to try and keep up.
Hello to the girls. There's Steph and Victoria. Just in race control, which is not race control. It's kicking back.
Does look like they're working.
Sipping lattes and probably talking about Louis Vuitton.
Could be.
Sounds like an expensive issue for me. And Guy Maxwell.
And Guy Maxwell, yeah. Speaking of which, make sure to check out the Choice Files. Check out their shop. Make sure to grab some merch. So
there's some great merch down there.
Yeah.
And for the girls, hair ties for the girls in Choice merch.
Yeah. John Atwood out there in the bar-powered Laurel. Or Laurel?
Yeah, Laurel.
Laurel?
We call it Laurel, but Laurel sounds so much better.
I like Laurel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laurel's, there's just a lot of emphasis.
I like Laurel because we don't hear it.
Sounds foreign to you. Whoa, big scrub.
No, he's just filling the outside zone. Judges, that's what he was doing.
I was definitely trying to. That's for sure.
Davey.
Yeah,
well, that's the car he used, one of the 13 that they probably all used together.
Yeah, and they basically rebuilt that car this week. So, John Atwood flying back from Perth on Sunday is what he let me know. Dairy farmer by trade. And, basically had that car completely rebuilt this week. Had it on the dyno just before getting here. New build on the bottom end, all forged out, making almost 1,100 Newton meters. So,
1,100 Newton meters.
Yeah, absolutely cranking with that thing. So, big old 4-liter. Basically the top end is almost stock, just forged out the bottom end so it can keep cranking boost at it.
Such a Kiwi thing to do.
Yeah. There we go. Bit bouncy in the Laurel. In the rear end is a very large car. Quite unique because there's no B-pillar in that car, which always trips me out.
That tripped out Dave too when he was here. He could not believe it.
It seems like if you were to roll that car over, it would just crush into.
Whereas there's only been one that I know of that rolled in New Zealand, and that was Filthy Bull Sutherland, and it didn't. So there we go.
One of 3 cars. 3 drift cars that have rolled. Yeah.
What a pookie.
So I've been told.
Brian Derricourt. There's another one here.
I'm doing some math. I think I've seen 3 cars roll in one event in America.
you just need to create a wall that creates a little bit of ride up there. So
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little leading edge at the bottom of the wall.
And yeah, unfortunately, we like using Jersey barriers where they really shouldn't, and they're literally built to roll cars. That's what they're meant for. Yeah.
Those are like red and white ones?
It's just the ones that have the little ramp up at the bottom. So when you're on the highway, if a car hits it, it's meant to roll them over so they stop moving. So it's actually built to roll cars over. But hopefully we don't see that here this weekend at Taupo Motorsport Park. You see John Atwood doing a great job in the Laurel. Love the sound of the power engine. Absolutely love the sound of that engine. Looking good. Tons of angle through 5, but a bit too much. Can he hang on to it? He does!
Oh, reinitiates, and that's going to mean that he's going to hold on to some points. Oh, wow. Couldn't do it. So I went for the reinitiation one. I did that a few years ago. There was one guy that basically shouldn't have got through.
Okay.
I used the word reinitiate. Judge heard me, changed the score. Gave him like 3 points. He got 3.
Okay.
That was a total.
Yeah, hey, whatever.
And he's like, but Steve said, and then like, stop listening.
Stop listening. Yeah, for love. Please stop listening to Steve. Just, I mean, it's a car with a big old wheelbase. It's actually pretty tough to spin out, but John showing us that it is possible, but not quite.
Well, if you work yourself back from 10 to 1,
yeah,
past that you go to 0, and 0 would be the highest point. So he's got 2 of those, so there's no points.
There you go.
There you go. So what we got this time?
I think it's Sean Patras. Yeah. We've completely lost him in a cloud of smoke.
That's definitely Sean Patras then.
Yeah.
Sean
McKeever.
Is this a McKeever car?
Oh, is it?
Okay, it's his 3rd car for the day.
He's already banging off the rev limiter in the burnout box. So that's a great sign.
How good is Scotty Dinsdale, though? 98 points. Scotty, you're a machine. Go on, wave, Scotty. Wave to the crowd.
Oh, my gosh. Lighten the tires up. Off the start. Right off the kick. We'll see if he's able to hold on to it. Getting the initiation on real early. Coming through the box. Looking good. Ton of speed. Can he hold on to it through outside zone 2? And he can. This thing is absolutely flying. Holy Sean Patras. And completely gone in a cloud of smoke through outside zone 4. Is there going to be a bit of tire left through the last and final outside zone? Barely. Holy. Yeah. Judges talk about how there is probably a 3-second time drop on that run. That is ridiculous.
That is Sean Patras. That's what that is.
Yeah?
I mean, this guy here, like we talk about, like if you look at how, like great drifters, and we talk about Dwayne McKee.
Yeah.
Fantastic drifter. So he turns up and he decides to meet his Kiwi version, and that is Sean Patras.
Okay.
So, no fear.
Yeah.
Happy to drive, like he'll shred the tyres. First run, he's happy to scorch them out. Just an absolute machine.
Last guy to leave the bar too?
Last guy to leave the bar, and we'll go through 3 different cars in one day if you give him a chance, and that's what our Sean Patras has done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if he pulls up to the line and then jumps in the 8.6 that's waiting there and just be like, no, this is mine now. Wow. And we're waiting for the judges' scores to come in. I'm looking at a 98, a 97, and a 99. So that's as an average of a 98. Wow. So Sean Patras is now tied with Scotty Dinsdale. Who would have thought we'd have a tie of 98 with still a few more drivers to go?
I saw the team here from Taupo International Motorsport Park at the start of the day. They saw give the entire championship to the guy with the blue BMW. That's what
they said.
Hayden from the track here said.
Wow. Okay.
So he's got some fans out there. Look, Sean Patras, can he get another point?
I think so. If there's any tire left on this car by the time the run is done. Holy. And you wonder why he's been through 2 other vehicles this weekend. And then you see a run like this.
Well, that has to be better because he's done everything the same except he actually filled that zone slightly more.
Oh, man. This is going to be tough. We'll get the scores coming in. So, yeah, it did. The big question now, can Sean Patras beat his own 98?
Around the outside of that box perfectly.
Yeah. It's only going to take one judge to bump up a point.
Yeah.
To do this.
See, that was perfect. But he was actually, I watched this one here, and that clip there, he was closer that time to the outside.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that is going to be tough. That's going to be tough. That is a great run.
Just saw you yawn. How's the jet lag?
Not too bad. It's just, what time? I bet you it's like 8 or 9 p.m. at home right now. Oh, no, it's 10:30. So, yeah.
10:30 yesterday?
Yeah. 10:30 p.m. yesterday. This is normally when I go to bed, so I think my body just knew. It's like, oh, you're normally crawling into bed at this point in time. But yeah, so far so good. No big complaints when it comes to jet lag. I'm usually become a pretty good trooper at getting around it.
So Sean O'Neill, the next out on track in the R32 Scott.
Yeah, the judge is already critiquing that run, saying car looking a little bit lazy, not nearly as fast. Now, look, it's not going to look nearly as fast after Sean Patras comes in, that's for sure.
That's just the Patras effect.
That is the Patras effect. But for Shan, Sean? S-H-A-A-N? But yeah, big improvements over practice, that's for sure for Sean O'Neill. Check out our replay here one more time. And looking good through our zones. Definitely a little bit more calculated, a little smoother. Some improvements throughout the day, but definitely slower after the Patras run. But I'd say, I mean, still filling all the zones, still doing great. And going back to Patras, though, not able to improve the score, 97.6 on that one. So not quite as good. But yeah, judges impressed here with Mr. O'Neill. Pretty dang good, if I can quote them.
I think so. Look, well, get the opportunity. Huge thank you to H Blackbeard Contractors Limited. Of course, in Whakarongi, maintenance, roading, contractors, civil construction, bulk earthworks, and transportation. Those guys there. The names behind the live stream, yet again, for DriftWars. Link ECU DriftWars here at Taupo International Motorsport Park.
Yeah, always appreciate it. Bringing the live stream out to everybody, be able to show everyone what is going on, some of the best that New Zealand has to offer, and just a fun event. Very competitive, but here for the enjoyment.
It's amazing how we heard the drivers, they got told this is all about having fun. You're just going to win a couple of trophies. You can swap cars, you can do this and the others. Who's taking this thing the most seriously? Those three guys next to us.
Yeah, the judges.
I see a replay.
Yeah, I haven't seen a smile yet.
Just give them 100.
Yeah, just give everybody 100. We'll deal with it later. This is looking good. One more time for Sean O'Neill. Zones are looking good. Car's nice and fluid. You know, as I said, judges don't know how to turn off their ringer. But yeah, great run here from Sean O'Neill. Ooh, is it shutting down through outside zone 5?
Oh, holds on to it.
I think he Control-Alt-Deleted hard reboot that RB at the last second. He might have stalled it and had to bump start it halfway through the run.
See, that's my problem. Is I would rage quit live.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd be behind the wheel and rage quit.
Control F5. That's it. All over. Close the windows.
And then it says you're driving a car.
Yeah.
Bang.
There's no return to lobby when it comes to real life. That's for sure.
I'll hit the concrete, and all it had is what was yesterday. What had in common they both had with them.
I mean, the upside is you should just wake up in the hospital and feel like you restarted.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why you don't circle track anymore.
So what if only, do we say 2 V8s? Only a couple of V8s.
I think I only saw 2. So Sean O'Neill, first run, so 89.
Sam West behind the wheel of Kurt Blankey's LS powered GT86.
It is amazing those engines fit so well in there. Now, I mean, a lot of it is because it had a boxer engine in it before, which is a very wide engine. It's like they were built for engine swaps.
They're a very cool car when you get rid of the boxer engine.
Yeah.
Put a LS, 2J, anything that's not a...
Just anything that's not.
I've owned a couple of boxers over the time. But what I worked out, that you had to work at a parts store if you were going to own a boxer. You buy them from factory, and then you just buy water pumps, head gaskets, and timing belts. HT3801, that was the hydraulic lifters for it.
Oh, right.
Did I get it right, eh? Yeah, I did.
Nailed it. All right, Sam West, what do you got? I know Judge is not happy about CNLSs out here.
Oh, here we go. Listen to the sound. Look at the smoke. This is Sam West out of Tauranga, and he is showing why he's a pro behind the wheel of a borrowed car. And he's going to have Kurt Blackie in the distance saying, "Don't you break my car, boy." And Sam doing a great job as he finishes the circuit on.
Yeah, working on it. Yeah. That's a solid run. Very, very solid run.
Sam certainly known. This track here is one of his most favoured tracks.
Okay.
He's definitely won a bit in the National Series and qualified very, very high in the National Series as well. So.
Yeah, and he's looking really, really good out here. Very fluid all the way through. Car transitions quite well. You know, I don't think he lifted at any point in time. Look at the amount of smoke just pumping out of the back end of that 8.6. And there's just a handbrake to get the car to massage out to the edge of the line. Looking really good through outside zone 5, powering through the rest of it. That is a top-tier qualifying run from Sam West.
That looked good. I mean, that looked as good as Brando chopping off his mullet.
Yeah.
That's how good that looked.
I didn't even recognize him when I came back. It took me a hot minute to realize who it was. I believe the words I said was, "You look like you smell less."
Yes,
yeah.
That was great.
That was at breakfast this morning,
come
too.
to NZ, you can get away with this. Hey, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
That's funny as.
It's a great mullet, though.
Cheer, bro.
I hope you lost a bet to chop that off. You had $600. Did you donate it, or?
He didn't. He's telling you all these lies because he was on tour and he can't talk about it.
Ah, okay. You have backup bases for like some band or something? Is that what's going on?
I hope not. Bass places.
Yeah. Sam Weston on a 94.3.
Oh.
Great lead run, or qualifying run. Any improvement to this? You can hear him massaging that pedal. So wop, 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 all the way through.
Well, he's used to big power, like with the 2JZ, so having an LS. Well,
whoa! And LS doing LS things. Wow. Yeah.
RV person saying that maybe he's throwing a bout off.
No,
I heard a 99.
It's better than throwing oil pressure off, that's for sure. We'll have to see what the replay looks like on that.
Well, here we go.
So it looks good. Now, where does it all go wrong? Sometimes in the replay, you can actually see the belt come off the car. It does happen. Depends on the camera angle, but I wonder if that's what ended up happening here. So everything looks good. On and off throttle just a bit. And right about here, it all just stops. I didn't see the belt come off, though.
At the back end to see if I could see where it is.
Yeah. I believe it was, I want to say 2019. I got to see Ryan Literal, who used to drive an LS, believe it or not, before the RB. Speaking of, got to see the supercharger pulley come off underneath the car, and then he left foot brake, and the tire landed right on the pulley, and then slid him off track. It was a series of unfortunate events, but yeah. So Sam West, a 0 on that last run, but a 94.3, quite well in qualifying so far. It looks like
so what? He didn't even get a point from Simon Lee. Wow, Simon, call him a friend. Sad.
Now we got Jeremy White coming out.
Oh, just the third time we've seen this car here today.
Yeah, this is
the last 30 minutes.
I mean, title sponsor Calendar Girls getting a lot of airtime here this weekend.
That's right. They've got you covered for all 12 months of the year. I don't see why everyone laughs when I say that. Isn't it a calendar company?
I believe so. I believe you are correct. 12 months of the year. That's the only thing that's covered.
There's a funny money coming off the back of that car. That looks amazing.
Yeah, great graphics.
Gosh, those poles with the flags on them out there are definitely flying here at Taupo International Motorsport Park as the wind starts to pick up.
Yeah, it's been a blustery day to say the least. This morning, sitting around, I almost went into imperial measurement there, around 49 degrees Fahrenheit.
Can you give me the how do I work this out? Is it 30?
Double it and add 30.
That's where I got it wrong. Okay,
Yeah.
double it at 30.
So from metric, from Celsius, you double it and then add 30 to it, and you're going to be pretty much spot on.
So if I've got to do the opposite way, minus 30 and then
Cut it in half. Yeah. So for 50, you minus that out, and then you're down to 20. Cut that in half, you're 10C. So we're at 10C this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
See, I quoted you. like since I've last seen you.
Okay.
And I got it wrong.
No.
But it's okay. Like no one's arguing with me about that. Oh, it must be.
I think it's actually like add 27 or something, but it's like 30's close enough. And most people in Fahrenheit round to like the nearest 10 anyway, so you're good. What's interesting though is that the metric system is completely based off water. Everything about the metric system is based off water. So 1 liter of water is 1 kilogram.
Yes.
Right, and I believe it holds 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters cubed.
Yes.
1 liter, 1 kilogram. The imperial system is all based on the human body. So they thought that the human body was 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That was the temperature, which it's not. It's 98. It's close. And that a human would pass away at 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
There we go.
Which,
Is it 0?
No, because water freezes at 32. So it's weird. But anyways, Jeremy White not able to get that. We didn't see the score pop up quite yet. Yeah. We'll see as getting through these zones. A little bit tighter on these runs. A few of the other drivers in this car. This is the best part. You have to...
No. Back crashes. Nothing.
Check. No, I got nothing. Throw it on his headphones. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, we're just going to carry on talking because
sorry,
my stupid fat knees. Not something.
Oh, you don't have fat knees.
No,
but yeah,
but if I say I've got fat knees, it's all right. Like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So we had a bit of an audio issue. Yeah, there we go. Hey, we're back. Apparently everybody else could hear us. We just couldn't hear ourselves.
It's okay. Speed and efficiency.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you to the team from Broadcast Go.
Yeah, I mean, top notch, fixing all of our failures. So
2 weekends in a row I get to hang out with these guys.
Wow. Might as well be family at this point.
Family. Fano? Is it Fano? That's family?
Fano?
Fano, yeah.
Fano?
Fano.
Fano.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look, Kiwis just noticed it. He got it perfect.
Yeah, Fano.
Didn't call it Farnell like you fellas do. Sorry.
I'm just learning.
Yeah, well, it's perfect. You're nailing it. And the people that are listening at home, they're realising that you're nailing it. Canadian.
Yeah.
You know, hands out in America or Poland and every other country.
Wherever. Yeah.
That's nailing multi-words.
I think it's just you can't make your mouth do what it normally does in English. You have to relax. I think is the biggest thing.
And that's why I get it right, because I am constantly relaxed.
I can tell that about you. Can definitely tell that about you. Always relaxed. I don't know if you know stress.
Never. Oh, great.
All right. So is this Sam Lyon?
I think so.
Lyon? Lion?
Lyon?
Yeah. There's Leon. You know, like Leon.
We'll go with Raw.
Not many BMWs out here. Kind of shocked by this. This is
because New Zealand doesn't need Eurofighters.
Yeah, not a lot of E36s. Very quick car. You can already tell that trailing arm design is pretty favored in America just because of how quick they are. They make a lot of grip very easily. Looking really good. Tons of angle, but getting actually a little bit too deep through that section. We don't want them quite that far out. So for Sam Lyon, bit too aggressive in outside zone 5, but let's see here. Gets the car to angle quite well, doing a good job through our initiation box. Then through outside zone 1 and 2, cars looking very fluid. E36, I wouldn't say a forgiving car to drive, but it rewards you for driving well. Doesn't fight back. But
and of course, the other thing is parts are available to go drifting.
Yeah,
which is one of the biggest reasons why. But in New Zealand, most of those parts come from offshore.
Yeah, that's fair. So I guess you didn't get a lot of European cars here.
No, like we're a huge company for Japanese imports.
Right, of course.
And like that's why, why we can have R34 Skylines and America can't. We can both laugh at the Yanks for that.
Yeah, well they can now. It's just they're unobtainium.
They've had their 300-year rule, or whatever it is.
Yeah, 25 in America, 15 in Canada. So a lot of smart people in Canada bought R34 GTRs as soon as they became available, sat on them for 10 years, and then laughed at the Yanks when they sold them over. Because they were already on mainland. So we bring them over in through Vancouver, and then, sat on them.
So can you have so if you're in Canada, you go up and register a car so that can you now take it and drive it to America?
As long as that car is from the original country, as long as it has been more than 25 years since it was produced.
Gotcha.
That's the rule. So, yeah, Canadians would bring in 15 years after the GTR or R34 came through, brought them in, sat on them for 10 years, put them up on blocks, and then waited another 10, sold them to Americans for double what they paid for it.
Well played.
Yep. Good job, Canada. Yeah, Sam Lyon looking really solid on that initiation. First and second outside zone looking great. Man, he's got this dialed in. Car looks very stable, very smooth all the way through. Good chunk of wheel speed, but not over-rotate. Oh, not able to make it all the way up outside zone 4, though. That is going to hurt him. Outside zone 5 looking solid, though.
That was a good-looking run.
Yeah. Other than 4, the adjustment of 4, it was really, really good. I've not spent a ton of time driving BMWs, but in the times I've had, they just love drifting. It's a car that feels like it just wants to go sideways, wants to go quick, and Sam able to harness all that. Look at how smooth he is getting out to 3. But
for us Kiwis, I mean, it's almost in any car that's rear-wheel drives. Hey, it's a drift car.
Yeah, not a lot of utes though.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, that's definitely an Aussie thing.
That's an Aussie thing, but they too also turn into like a burnout car.
Yeah, that's fair. So we had a lot of like mini pickup trucks in Canada.
We call those utes.
Right. When I think of a ute, though, I think of a car front, truck rear.
Yeah, we just have a Toyota Hilux for that.
Okay, got it. We have the Jeep Gladiator for that.
Yeah, so that's our biggest sort of ones. Would be like a Toyota Hilux.
Okay.
Yeah, which would be what in America, for example, that'd be the smallest.
It'd be the small truck.
What have you got over in?
The smallest one right now would be like the Ford Maverick. Just like a front-wheel drive little pickup. Wow. But before that, we had like the Mazda B series trucks, Ford Rangers, Nissan hardbodies.
So this is like Ford Rangers. So you mentioned a Ford Ranger. It's one of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So that's like our biggest truck.
Really?
Biggest in NZ.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have F650s.
Yeah.
Which are basically transport trucks. Bigger than your transport trucks here.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I did see a Peterbilt go by.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of Peterbilts.
There's a few.
But if you do, and cab over is a big thing.
Yeah.
Talking trucks. Every time we hear a Peterbilt, you've got to go, I'm not a Mac, I'm a Peterbilt. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's good.
Lightning.
Yeah. No, it's great. Great movies. Yeah.
It's well life.
Do they have life insurance or car insurance?
Wow, yeah.
Whoa.
Deep. Mine is blowing.
All right. Sam Rawson.
Yeah, Sam Rawson. I saw him once bend this car into a canoe and then looked nice to see. He's got it all back and going again. Laurel doesn't near a rear bumper. It's just going to come off anyway.
Yeah.
And look what they look like without one.
It actually looks really good. This is a great run from Sam. Big car, big wheel speed, big style. This is just a fun run here from Sam Rawson. Looking good. Oh, lots angle into 5. Having to fight it, though. Judges disappointed. Not mad, not upset, just disappointed. Because it was a great run up until outside zone 5 and just overcooks it a little bit.
So I can tell you the judges couldn't even see it from there because of the amount of smoke that he had produced. It was literally washing across the screens over here. They had to turn their heads quickly into what we see right now.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Man, he's just blowing it.
Yeah, you can tell that. Apologize for the bit of camera shake through there. Just the amount of wind coming through and just shaking the tripod out there. So, doing our best, but it is a blustery day, says Winnie the Pooh.
Pretty sure he's not listening. So I've always learned never blame the wind, always blame the camera operator.
I think that's a still camera.
I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I think it's a still camera out there, so no operator. Could be wrong though. We'll take a look as judges very happy about that run from Sam Rawson. A 98, a 97, and a 99.
Oh, there's 3 of them now on 98.
Wow. This is interesting.
Matt Kwok, look at him go. He's such an incredible judge. He always gets it right. As does Rhodey. And then there is the might and the passion of Simon Lee. One word.
I will say, Matt Kwok and Rhodey Knowles is like
Simon Lee 235.
Yeah. No, I was saying that Matt Kwok and Rhodey Knowles feels like the most New Zealand drift names ever. Just, ooh. Yeah, Judge is not happy about that initiation. Yeah. So this is, this is actually Dylan James that's out here now. Sam, okay, we're filling back in. Okay, sorry, we're updating old runs here. I'm like, what is going on here, guys? There we go. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be quite the same run there for Sam. First run was phenomenal, but I think a couple of too many corrections or adjustments, if you will, through this one. So way too inside through that initiation point. That's going to be a pretty big deduction. Still looks good, though. I mean, a Laurel like that, I think because the car is so big, when they swing around, it just looks fancy.
When you come through transitioning from, it's just like, bang, look at me.
Yeah, because even when it's done fast, it still seems slow. Because there's just so much car to swing around. But, already hearing the scores coming in. That could have been a lot bigger, but we told the drivers, big deduction if you're too far inside on that initiation point, and that is exactly what is going on right now.
So this must be Harley Mills now?
I believe you are correct with that.
And then I can see Matty Brown at the back end. So, yeah, okay, we've got 2 more to go.
Yep.
What's our time? 3:42. I guess we've got a bit of... Are we battling down a little bit this afternoon as well?
I'm not sure.
Find out.
Yeah. I think I think it's just our shuffle after this, and that'll be it.
Shuffle,
yeah.
Then I've got to drive back to Taupo quickly.
Just quick.
Just quickly.
It's a quick trip. And that's it's going to be a big drop from that last run from Sam. Seeing an 80, a 74, and a 71. But now Harley Mills, way inside. Doing a good job to get back out to the rest of this run pretty quickly. That car leaning over. And a great transition through 3. Pushing up nice and wide into 4, and how are things going to settle out through 5? Getting just on the end. I think that dirt was already there.
It was.
That dirt was already there. Oh, and shutting it down, maybe? Nope. Clutch kick back into it, outside zone 5.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, we both got the same thing. We're trying to show some excitement. Just here. That was hideous, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, you've got your bros and stuff like that. Like, cheer, bro.
That car is just leaning over all the way through these zones. Look at the front end alignment doesn't feel quite right on that car. The way that the wheel is cambering over, not quite. That dirt clod was already there.
But the second one wasn't.
The second one wasn't.
$50. There we go. We're at about.
You can pay that in cash. Attention, Jacob Gettins, Banana Avenue, Cocoa, Florida.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
How do people follow you on? What are you on Instagram?
Just look up Jacob Gettins or Jacko13.
Jacko13.
Yep, Jako. Which Jacko? That's a pretty New Zealand nickname right there.
Put an O after everything.
Yeah, Jacko.
We learned that from Australia, who stole it off us anyway.
Did they? Is that how that works?
I don't care. Like Aussies always claim everything, so Aussies always put an O on it after everything.
Yeah.
And that's like Luke Finko. It's not, but you know.
But unless it's McDonald's, then it's Macca's. Could have been Macco's. It could have been Macco's.
McDee's.
Yeah.
At least I didn't say nuts after that, because that would have been really bad.
At least you didn't. Could have, but didn't.
But I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I've matured over the years.
So we calling that a 0, gentlemen. On that, was that 3 wheels off? Got it. Okay. 3 off and a straight line. That's a lot of zeros. Yeah, be better, Harley Mills.
Well, let's see if Harley can improve this time.
Looking a little better. Not a bunch. The car is quick, though. Definitely, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like the front end alignment on that is not quite right. Is the way that outside wheel is cambering over, just the way that it transitions and kind of pushes itself out wide. So I feel like he might be fighting the front end of that car just a little bit now. That's going to be, at least from first glance, better than a 0. I know that is a bold take, but I feel like it's better than a 0.
I reckon they're only good for 96.
I was going to go 78. That is just, I literally just picked 2 numbers.
6, 7.
Did that come over here?
I don't know. I just said it there for other people. I didn't even know what it meant.
Oh, no.
This is just for some...
Steve, no.
What did I do? I was just weighing it up.
What did I do?
I was just weighing it up.
Oh, God. I hope my kid's watching. It's 10:30 at night. I hope he's not. I hope he's in bed. Oh, man.
I'll be the king of we've got to do a dab, we've got to do this. I'm like, no, we don't. But Steve will still do it because he's an idiot.
No, it's good. It was in reference, I believe the history of it was in reference to the height of a basketball player from a rapper, and then someone asked how tall he was, I don't know, 6'7", and did his hands and now it is just, bro, fun fact, okay, if I can digress for a moment, we did Shoreline Showdown, and originally it only had 6 zones, and then they took a zone and they split it into 2, so then it became 7 zones. Every time we come through, we're he's coming through zone 6 and 7, and then you just every kid in the crowd, hands balancing themselves. I was I can't believe this is happening right now. And then people are messaging are you and Jared having a joke about who can say 6, 7 more? I'm what do you want me to do? I went from zone 5 and then into 7. Do you want me to just skip it? Anyways, I digress. All right, Matt Brown.
Matt Brown, this should be the last one before we go into the poll shuffle.
No, we got one more after this.
Okay.
Zach Antics.
Oh, Zach Saito.
Yeah, he's got...
He wants you to look him up on YouTube and give him a like as well as we see Matty Brown. See what he can do.
Whoa! Oh, no! He scrubs out of it. Understeer.
The reinitiation. He's got this. Give him some points, judges,
I'd give him some, but that car, he is wrestling that like a bear to the ground right now. Matt Brown not able to make that look smooth. I think if he gets that car dialed, though, holy, it's going to be wild.
I can tell you that Matt has arguably the most grass fines today.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's up there.
For
I just looked over, they're nodding.
Yeah? Can you get me the tally of who's got the most biggest grass bill right now?
Can we take a guess?
We're waiting to hear. But Matt Brown, this car looks so quick.
Yeah, so Matt Kwok is currently leading the grass fines. He's on about $1,000.
Okay.
Brando, he's at 1,200. Roddy Knowles, he's definitely got some grass fines today. And Guy Maxwell.
Yeah, Guy Maxwell for sure. That's at the end of the day, all the fines are Guy Maxwell's.
Talking about cars.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Utes out
actually,
there.
the Ute has been there. Huge thanks to the team from MTF Fines, Cambridge.
As we get some eyes there on Zach Zayden. He let me know that they had to change out the dry sump line. That's bad. Only had 4 laps today. So we're going to see what happens when he's up here. Here's our replay of Matt Brown one more time. You get to see him struggle with that. Man, the transition is so fast, but he can't hold on to it. When that car whips around, it's aggressive, but just not able to look at it. You can just see that he's not able to get that car to stay at angles. So
I'm just excited that today you've seen one more time twice, and we're not going to see a single one more time this weekend.
Is that how that works? We know one more times?
Not a single one.
Wow.
Omars.
Huh?
One more runs.
One more runs, right.
One more run what you runs.
I like that. I thought he DB'd it there for a moment, just from that camera angle, but no, looks like that tire is still on
we'll
there.
Give him another car.
Yeah, he just goes over and GTA 5 Zach and steals his and back out there, but Matt Brown can keep it together. Looks like he's getting a score on the board, though. It's not going to be great. Somewhere in the mid-60s. There we go. Look at that car, though, man. When that comes out, it looks great. Can he hold the angle? Looking good now. Does he have everything together to be able to get through the run? The transitions are snappy. The car is quick. It is squatted all the way down, making a ton of smoke. Matt Brown is coming alive.
Really
Can he
good.
hold on to it? Oh, he's still fighting.
Come on, Matt. Hold on to it.
Still fighting.
He's going to call this a win for himself.
Oh, man. That's a big exhale at the end of that run. That is
If you're just watching how snappy his transitions, like the aggression in his transitions, it's like if you tone that back, you're actually going to...
Yeah, it's just the car itself does not want to stay at angle, and that is similar. We saw another car earlier on. Now, what's interesting is the front left wheel at lock is cambered all the way over. Look at the amount of shake that's in that front wheel. And then when the front right wheel comes over, it's almost vertical. So I have a feeling that front left might have like a bent tie rod or something along those lines, or just the maybe not bent tie rod because of the camber adjustment, but I have a feeling there is an issue with the front left alignment.
Now, I guarantee no one's looked at it.
Yeah.
They're going to listen back, and one of them has to come back. Was it Jacko13?
Yeah.
Matty Brown, you can message him. It's okay. Instagram.
Just let me know. Yeah.
When he says you were absolutely 100%.
I hope so. And there's been, it's tough because like I spent 3 years doing just high-speed video of drift cars. That was my job. As I worked for a race team, and all I did was film them 120 frames, 180 frames per second, very close up. They wanted all of that. And basically the team I worked for, I would film the cars and they would use that to adjust their suspension, but I would film every car so they could see how every car reacted.
Yes, there we go.
So I got very good at looking at what cars were doing and understanding what the mechanical issue was with it. And it's done well for this, because now I have a very unique ability to diagnose suspension. Not that I'm perfect, not that I get it right every time, but...
well, no one's perfect. You're just 99.
Yeah. I mean, according to Rody, that's all I can be. So
you be 99, I'll be the 1%, as we see Zach Zaito in the Zach Antics. He wants you to check him out on YouTube. I don't know what he's been up to.
Yeah.
Playing with drift tracks.
I think so, yeah. Building that new track, and great to see him supporting the community. And just came back from Australia, drifting and hanging out with Jason Farron. Keep it reet.
Keep it reet, right?
Yeah. It's having a good time out there, but a little bit shallow through outside zone 5.
Certainly one of the few drifters that will listen to what they're told in driver's briefing. If you've got some information, send it to me.
I know, this is, we talked about it ahead of time. Said, just let us know. Drop us a line. Let us know what you've been up to.
And how many sent things through to you?
One.
That's right.
Zach Zayden, thank you so much. But for everybody else listening, hey, it's still time before tomorrow. Drop us a line. We need lots to talk about. Pretty good run here from Zach. Just outside zone 5 now. The hard part is changing out a dry sump line. You hope that there was not a oil pressure drop and then he's on a hurt engine right now. I really hope that's not the case. But if it is, we can swap cars. Not a big deal.
Scrap another. You're away.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Getting back out to the line for him. Great. A good run. I'd like to say great, but I think I'm hearing a couple of... Did I hear 90s rolling around back there? Main sponsor, LOV&E, Hypnotherapy and Counseling from the sunny Hawke's Bay.
LOV&E.
Yeah, working on mindset and achieving goals in life. That's an interesting sponsor. I like to hear that.
That's kind of cool.
Anytime that a driver's got a sponsor that's not motorsports based, I'm very happy to see it. I really do think that's the way to go. I really do. Because why are we all fighting over one pie when there's so many other pies out there we could be eating from?
Like a Big Ben pie. So if anyone from Purity Foods wants to jump on board and actually get a Big Ben on the side of a drift car, come and scream out. We'll find you somebody to sponsor.
That's steak and cheese. Like they make like pie, like a
this is how bad it is.
Okay.
Nobody's ever going to. So 941538200059. That is the barcode number of a Big Ben steak and cheese pie.
It's amazing the stuff that we memorize, right?
Dumb.
Yeah.
You know what's worse? I am not lying.
No, I 100% believe you. I'm not even going to check. That's how confident I am in you. First run, 88.3 for Zach Zayden. Good run there. I think if he nails outside zone 5, it's going to be into the 90s. Ooh, hesitation. Gets it back out, though. Did he initiate in time? I'm going to say he did.
Yeah,
I think so.
Definitely did.
Yeah. No, Brody Knowles, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. The only thing we fight about all weekend. And Zach now really fighting. Oh, big correction, adjustment. Into 3 and 4 and 5. I'm hoping this car is not hurt. That's all that I'm hoping. There it is, roof slapper.
Look, that's got to be at least 10
Makes up for the initiation.
Come on, Rody, give him 10.
Makes up for the initiation.
Chuck his hand signs out the window.
Yeah. As long as they're not gang signs. Man, that was a snappy transition, though. I think once you realized, Rody, you been drinking out of this water? Because that was mine. All right, cool. I'll start a new one. We're all friends up here, though. Don't worry, it's nothing you're going to catch. I'm more worried about what I might. But Zach, I mean, when that car is locked in, it is phenomenal. But a couple of those spots just not able to get things cleaned up. But the roof slapper, I'll take it.
Well, you can
So
see
we're gonna
the
see
karting
here.
track in the background. Let's have a look at. You got some information.
Yeah, we're getting our scores in right now. We're going to see who our top 8 is. So I believe unofficially, we'll confirm this in a little bit, but unofficially, Scotty Dinsdale taken first with a 98, and then behind him, Sean Patraz with a 98 as well. I believe because Scotty got the first one. Sam Rawson, 98 in third for 4th place right now. Riley McDowell with 97.6 in 5th. Matty J with a 97. Man, these top are crazy. 6th, Peter Drever. 96.6, and 7th, 96.5 is going to be Jordan Grant. And wrapping things up for our top 8, Kyle Short, and they will then go through that poll shuffle that we talked about a little bit earlier on.
Well, you know what? We're going to have poll shuffle coming up shortly. In that time, though, probably time to, we'll throw to a couple of ads. We'll be back shortly.
Got to pay some bills.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe and support everybody that supports us here.
All the motorsport functions, you can't beat it.
So the Link PDM saved the day.
So the next step was to get this thing on a proper ECU, especially with all the technology that Link has to offer.
Which should give us full communication and full control over all the sensors.
All those features I have thanks to the Link ECU.
That's all he needs. Simple, cheap, easy, works, good ECU, weatherproof.
It's got enough IOs too, like we're doing tons of stuff. Oil, fuel pressure, boost control.
I like it.
Definitely a big shout out to Link ECU.
While you guys are watching this live stream, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow us on the choice files to follow all the action that we get up to. All the antics, myself and Steph and the team, always building cars, breaking cars, and doing cool things. So yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe and check it out. And after this, head to thechoicefiles.com and grab all your merch you want. Check it out. Thanks a lot.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Taupo Motorsport Park, the Link ECU DriftWars, our 4th edition. Steve, Daniel, Jacob Giddens, we are ready for pole shuffle action out here on track.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. This is, for me, it's brand new. So, correct me if I'm wrong on this one. 8th place, battles 7th place.
7th is a high qualifier.
So they get to choose, lead or chase. Whoever wins, then battles 6th.
Who gets to choose?
And then whoever wins that gets to keep going. So, in theory, 8th could go all the way to 1st.
That's correct.
All right. And if you're 1st, you could only go down to 2nd.
There we go. They go on a 16 bracket still, so. Oh, yeah, so if you're 1st, you can only go down to 6th.
Right, right.
It's like, hang on, no, we don't choose a winner off there.
Got it. So, worse, I guess not worse.
So, worst you can go is 1 back, best you can go is 8
forward.
8 to 1st.
Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I like that. That's great. And this is, yeah.
So what it does is it gives us an opportunity to, like, so many drifting competitions we'll see qualifying day 1 and people don't turn up because there's no battles. Well, you know what? We'll do our qualifying because we need to, but it's time to send the cars out on track. So.
Yeah. So first up is going to be Kyle Short and Jordan Grant, and this is 1 run, not 1 battle. So they, so it's going to be Jordan Grant who gets to decide if he's going to lead or chase.
Battle? OMR or?
Yeah, one single pass.
There we go.
So here we go.
As we see the 2 cars head out on track, a couple of Sylvias, because White's a drift event, of course we're only going to have Sylvias out there.
Ooh, absolutely getting bathed in the smoke to that second outside zone. He's going to be able to hold onto it. Oh, going wide. Lost in the smoke early on is what ends up pushing him super, super wide. And it looks like, Jordan out front.
Through to finish,
yeah, Jordan opting to take the lead on that, and Kyle Short absolutely blinded by the smoke on that one. And
certainly this time of the afternoon here at Taupo International Motorsport Park, we will find that we certainly have issues out here.
Yeah, it's going to be it's definitely going to be tough. So yeah, you can see out front, like as we said, Jordan Grant in the lead and completely bays Kyle Short in smoke to be able to essentially blind him and push him off track. But yeah, that is going to be a tough go. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a tough go. So I don't think that's going to be too good for Kyle Short. I'm all but assuming that's going to be it for him, unless there's something that I'm missing, which, I mean, from time to time it happens. I've been known to say the wrong thing.
Don't forget, it's not you that got it wrong. It was the judges that made it something against your decision.
So we're getting the official decision on this one. And, Jordan Grant is going to be going through, and he will then be battling Pete Drever.
Pete Drever in the ABC Drift Kids car.
Peter Drever. I like Peter, though. Peter Drever. Peter Drever. You know what I mean? Does it not just have a better ring? Peter Pastrana? Yeah. Is he that good at everything?
He actually is.
Huh.
Even a super soil on dirt track too. He's pretty good at that, eh? Yeah. Follows in his dad's footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, so good, just decides to write a book. And he was good at that too.
Well, his wife's going to say, that was me, but you know what? It was Pete. Really, it was I think he's like, shut up, Steve, you're getting this wrong. No. Well, heating up the tyres, don't heat them up too much. You might need them for 3 runs.
Yep, that is where they're at. These tires have to last at least 3 runs. I mean, you can elect to keep them going. I say keep them going. There are battles in this, or there's events in the States where whatever tires you start top 32 with, you have to finish the event on.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll do like 235s, like small tires. So it's basically like stock Zs and things like that. But it promotes cheap or inexpensive, I don't want to say cheap, inexpensive drifting, and stops guys from showing up with big engines. It's Pete Drever out front.
Well, Pete Drever certainly knows his way around winning competitions here at Taupo International Motorsport Park as he puts himself straight into the lead position.
Yeah, not too bad. Might have been caught a little bit inside on that, but Pete looking really good. Tons of angles. We really getting into our tight tandem action now. Jordan Grant doing a good job of in chase. Pete Drever really hanging that car out through so many of these zones. And here we go. This is it. This is the hunt down for Jordan Grant. Can he get into the side? Pete Drever throwing it real wide. Oh, man.
One of the interesting things, if you see the best lead run with the best chase run, what the judges say, which way is it going?
Going to the chase.
Going to the chase.
Which I agree with. I think that a chase is a harder position to be in than the lead. because you're doing the exact same thing, and you're doing it while bathing in smoke the entire time. Pete Drever looking really good, tons of angle, but kind of over angles through a couple sections in this. And I think Jordan Grant does a great job of adapting through so much of it. But yeah, it's going to be tough to say. So we'll find out here from the judges shortly who ends up getting the win, as both of them pulling up to the line.
Judges doing a great job taking their jobs overly seriously.
Yeah.
As they find, we better find the right person.
Furrowed brows the entire time, quite intense. Don't want us even making eye contact.
Yeah.
Now, judges looking for another replay.
Wow.
Wow, listen, already getting pretty tight on these. Benji, our boy on the box, throwing the replays down. Thank you so much, Benji. We'll see here one more time. So Pete Drever out front, that ABC Drift Kids S chassis. Great initiation. And, just inside. I think that might be the nail in the coffin for Peter Drever. But we'll see. Jordan Grant, he does a good job in the chase. I wouldn't say it's a phenomenal job, but it is significantly better than most of us could do.
No, there's definitely not a wheel drop at this point here by our chase, right?
I think it was hidden by Pete, though.
If you say it.
Yeah.
Was that a wheel drop by the chase driver coming out into that last? They'll be like, can we shoot it?
Yeah, we're really showing how the sausage is made here. I'm going to find out here as Matty J warming the tires up. That cheap tires, S13.
What were the tires that were run at the LZ wheel?
Accelera 651 Sports from Tire Streets.
Yeah, they were...
Very good equalizer tire. Great wear all the way through. Really good grip all the way through. Just a generally good tire.
Whoa, there we go. So who's going to be facing Matty J? And it's going to be Jordan Grant goes from 8th.
Wow, Pete Drever losing this one. And I'm guessing that is too far inside initiation. Bit of a tire drop later on.
Yeah, Pete's going to be straight up into the... it's going to be, what did you guys see wrong?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Pete's mistake's a little bit worse than what we saw from Jordan, so equalizing them out, the nod will always go to the chase driver.
Let's go, Jordan.
Yeah, so here we go.
Okay, so this is it here. He's going to win this. He's going to get new tyres.
Yeah, I think he can keep running them.
I think so.
Yeah, let's keep going. I think you should get an extra point for going one more. Just a little bit. Every lap that you go, you get a little bit more. So now, yeah, this is going to go Matty J out there, cheap tires. He's going to decide whether he is going to lead or chase. I like this aspect. I like what DriftMasters has done with this as well.
Yeah.
Having the higher qualified driver able to lead or chase first. One, for our job, one more thing to talk about. Right?
What was one of the battles that I saw? Or was it in somebody? It might have been the James Dean one, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember which one it was. I don't even. I think Ireland maybe. And yeah, everyone's like he's going to choose to chase first, and he'll lead first. No chase.
Yeah, it depends on the track too, because like if you got a high wear, high deg track, sometimes chasing first is quite nice, because that way you kind of know you can be on their door through so much of it. But yeah, it just depends. And what we did find throughout a lot of that is the drivers who traditionally do well led first most of the time. Not every time, but it's just like falling back into that tradition of they normally would lead first, so that's what they end up doing. So a lot of those top 5 drivers ended up doing that when given the opportunity. So it still felt very similar to what you would normally see given the stats, but not all the time.
What's my favourite battle of the year? Drift Masters. This is James.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh, in Spain.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, that kind of lost Piotr the championship in a lot of ways, going out before even top 32 and completely wrecking that chassis. So, yeah, that was. That was my introduction to Drift Masters. Here you go. First set of first sets of battles you get to see in Drift Masters, and watching Piotr Vincek go into the wall.
Well, let's see. Matty J's elected to go into the lead position.
Interesting.
Jordan's like, okay, I've got 2 runs of tyres on here. Let's go again.
So see Matty J, what he's able to do, going really nice and wide, going very wide. Getting that brown cloud up, and now a big angle up there from Matty J. I think that was too much, and he does. It looks like he's pretty much shut it down.
Jordan's going all the way.
Wow.
He gets some new tyres too.
Holy, Jordan Grant getting lucky on that one. I don't know. See, it wasn't even a full run. I think for me, Jordan, I would go back out there, but wow. Yeah, that's what we're just saying. So Jordan Grant will have the opportunity to go grab new tires if he wants.
Let's have a look and see what all went wrong out here.
I think just that big angle up, coming through the dirt. You can see goes really wide through there, and he's got more of a straight line approach. Has to scrub the speed off, does so with angle, and then just not able to get that car to hold correctly. So not much you can do from that point. Matty J basically over and out right off the bat. Tough go. Tough go from somebody who did so well in qualifying. But this is it. You get into battles, it's a whole other can of worms, whole other kettle of fish, whole other bin of kiwis. I don't know.
Bin of kiwis, yeah.
Bin of kiwis?
Yeah, that's good.
I'd learned recently the golden kiwi is a bigger export than the traditional green kiwi now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was working on a kiwi fruit orchard yesterday.
Really?
They're everywhere. Like, I don't know what an export grade kiwi fruit tastes like because we don't get to have those in New Zealand.
Okay. They're bigger here than they are in America.
Kiwi fruit?
Yeah.
The kiwi, sorry?
The kiwi, yeah. The kiwi
they're
fruit.
bigger?
Yeah, not the people.
So a lot of the reject fruit that we get,
you'll
have like double kiwi fruit.
Oh, interesting.
We call them a kiwi fruit. We don't call them kiwis.
Right, kiwi
Kiwi's our
fruit.
bird.
Yeah,
One is bird.
and the people. Yeah.
And the people. Yeah.
I would like to see the bird.
You won't.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Wow.
Honestly, I can
never
say,
meet your heroes.
All right, anybody in this room seen a kiwi in its natural habitat ever?
No, I don't mind. Like I'll see it in a zoo. I don't mind.
What?
Okay.
He's going to do a fourth run, Jordan's. So Jordan's got no new tires on rims.
Can we get some to the tire machine right now?
Yeah.
Listen, all of you standing up by the fence, if one of you could go to Jordan's pits, just quickly grab those tires, that'd be great.
Even better, take somebody else's rims.
Or somebody else's car. Nah, he's pretty good in this one, but it would be funny.
Just hit up Pete Drever. He doesn't need his car for the rest of the day now.
Oh, jeez.
Use it tomorrow.
Man, fresh wounds.
No, but it's great for the ABC Drift kids. They get the shout out.
No, I agree.
About Leaker getting their plugs.
Wow, so we're moving through this pretty quick.
Was that one of the judges had to be called back in? Probably Simon Lee. It wasn't.
No.
Because he's like, I thought he was going to change tyres. Get back here.
And there we go. Yeah, so Jordan Grant moving on. And now he is going to be up against number 4 for Riley McEwen.
What do we hear? What? Go on, put them side by side. Let's release him from the line, and then everyone at home
give him another car.
Oh, he's allowed to.
Yeah, he could. So we're hearing is it Jordan Grant has blown a clutch?
No, I think it's Riley McEwen.
Oh, Riley's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jordan's going to 1.
Jordan or Riley? Oh, no. Oh.
Ask Scotty D. He's got his car out there. Olive Tree, Earthworks. I'll mention your sponsors if you just swap cars for a minute.
Please, for a moment. We know you got that live stream going on the dash right now. You'll hear it in about 15 seconds.
All right, what's happening? What's happening?
Oh, no.
So what, does he finish at 6-7? Where does he get?
You just had to. Well, boys, it's been a good day. You got fun?
That car's moving.
It's rolling. I failed to see what the issue is here.
Oh, it's moving on the grass. Oh, that's a grass fine. $50 a meter. He just traveled 10.
He could be mowing. He wants to lead. Okay, sorry. Apologize for everybody at home. There is mass confusion up here. We've taken the smallest room in this tower and put every single bit of operations in here. So we have race ops, production. I don't know what you're doing. We've got 3 judges up here, Steve and I, and then anybody else who feels like they can fit in. Yeah, scoring's in here. Yeah. Yeah,
the only thing that's been the lucky thing is that there's 1 less mullet in the room. That would have been.
It would have been a lot.
Can you imagine how bad the room would have smelled?
It would.
If Brandon still had a mullet.
I'm done. That's it. That one got me. All right, so we're going to be moving on here. So Riley McDowell is McEwen. I'm sorry. Riley McEwen is going to stay at the line. So he didn't have to take that bye run. And then he is going to be taking on Sam Rawson. And that's what we've got going on now. So
Sam's leading.
Sam is leading.
Yeah.
Riley McEwen is in the chase. All right, we're back. We're back here. We're back. We figured it out.
Well, let's see what Sam Rawson versus Riley McEwen can do. McEwen in the FCRX7 is going to come and try and knock on the door of that big L-Dog.
Yeah, the upside when you got a car that big, when you're tandeming, you got all the real estate in the world to be able to get to the side of it, and Sam doing a great job of that so far. I mean, yeah, wow. Not too bad through these transitions. You got one of the biggest cars versus one of the smallest cars going head-to-head, coming through the line. Not too bad on that tandem run.
Looks good to me.
Not too bad at
Now,
all.
which way is going to go? Okay, going to go down to the hands of Guy Maxwell. Guy's going to say, you're good or you suck.
Yeah. So find out here, Sam Rawson out front, Riley in the chase. And it really does show you the difference when we get into the wheelbase difference of these vehicles as they transition through. And that is a bit early punching through the smoke from Riley, and that might come back to haunt him. But Sam, very, very smooth, very fluid, although it's difficult to not do that in a car of that size. It was a pretty heads-up battle. Judges with furrowed brows taking a long, long look at this, trying to decide which way this is going to end up going. I don't know.
We'll have a look again. I reckon, look, if it was me, I'd probably give it to the chase driver.
Yeah, I could see that. So we're going to find out here pretty shortly. The results are going down, and it looks like it does go down to Riley McEwen is going to take home the win on this one. It's going to bump him up at least one spot so far.
You obviously would have heard that at the same time that you knew that Riley was coming through, and I was like, I'd give it to Riley, eh?
Yeah. I could have let you do it.
You're like, yeah.
I gave you the opportunity.
All right, Steve, yeah.
Yeah. So now it is going to be Riley going up against Sean Potros.
The Potros effect, no doubt selling merchandise this weekend as well. He's got some really cool hoodies.
Yeah?
Yeah, really cool. Only because my favourite colour is pink. He's got black with pink all over them hoodies.
Okay.
The Champ Vision. So Mama Shah. Even if he's not, go down and see Mama Shah. She's got some cool hoodies.
Yeah, you know what? Support. This goes across the board. Support your local drivers. Go online, shop from their stores. I was talking about this with Guy and Steph earlier on. There is not a lot of margin in merch. People think like, oh, he's going to make a ton of money selling sweaters. Like, you know, I did a set of posters recently, and it's I make $6 a poster. It's not like I'm getting rich on posters, and I have to charge $35 just to make any profit. Wow. It's just how it goes between packaging, everything else, even the hats. We do have some hats here. If you're local in the building, you want to get a teal toque, or I've got some black ones as well. You're not getting rich off.
Sure. Yeah. I was like, what happened on this? I just turned my head.
Oh, you just saw smoke.
Oh, no. No, it's just a car warming up the tyres.
Yeah.
It's just Sean Potros.
That's all it is. Yeah. That's
a run gone. Okay.
Well, listen, strategy here. He only has to do a maximum of 2 runs. So why not burn off one of them in the box? Right? Yeah.
He's only did 2 runs. I mean, that's just a battle, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
He can take more than that off of a standard warm-up when he's scrubbing tyres. So.
It is aggressive. I would love to know his tire times, what he gets that up to. So, and it looks like Sean Potros is going to be taking the lead on this one as well, and that's going to push Riley McEwen into the chase.
We'll see how Riley can go this time.
Oh, sorry, I got that backwards. No, Riley's out front.
So Sean Potros, he loves to battle in one of his favourite places. He's supposed to do that.
Whoa! Really good transition there into 3, or from 3 to 4. Now into 5. Riley doing a great job of letting Sean get into it, giving every opportunity. Now Sean's got to reel him in. He's not. He's over angling. Riley able to walk away a little bit, and Sean overshooting on the inside.
Now I just realised that, based off driver's briefing, you're actually better off to chase.
I would think so, yeah.
Because they said if they're both equal scores, it's going to the chase driver.
Yeah, I think if you've got a much faster car, it might be a benefit to lead, but, you know, we're not trying to walk away from cars here, we're trying to tandem cars. So I think the judges might be a little bit harsher on a car. So, yeah, I think you're right. Chase might be the better opportunity, so Sean Potros electing to do that, take the chase run, and for Riley, this is going to be a tough one. And I'm going to find out here momentarily who is going to take home the win between these two drivers, and they will face against Scotty Dinsdale, another driver with a 98. As a reminder, Sean Patras also with a 98. So was Sam Rawson a little bit earlier on. So some incredible qualifying here earlier on. And is that Sean Patras is going to get the win, and he will take on Scotty Dinsdale.
Yeah, Scotty D from Whangarei in the far north. Certainly enjoys drifting in the DriftWars Championships.
And there we go. Earthworks on the side, civil construction.
And then Olive Tree Property on the guards, which I think is... So, for years, the only sponsor he had was Pauline Dinsdale Real Estate.
Okay.
And I think that she's now might be Olive Tree now.
Okay.
Changed the name, but it's all right. We haven't forgotten you, Pauline. Mum probably, or hopefully, taking the opportunity between selling houses in Whangarei to support her boy on YouTube. So
Yeah, love it. Family affair.
Absolutely.
So many of these programs are family affair. I mean, let's see. You need to do it. Got to have everybody involved. Kids changing tires.
And the family that drifts together.
Yeah. Spot on, Steve. And we're...
So Scotty D's elected to lead.
No,
Sorry,
he's going to be
chase?
chasing.
Scotty D's chasing.
All right. We have a very murky radio we're getting our information from.
I'm just glad that me and Brando we've had a moment together over the years, and he's like, Steve, I've got you. It's not lead, it's chase. Thank you, Brando. Thank you, and for the mullet.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, mullet.
Was there a ceremony for the mullet? Was there tears? I bet there was tears.
Did they try and give you, did they give you your mullet to take home? Did they give you your mullet to take home wherever you had it done?
Wow.
Yeah? Somewhere in New Plymouth, or get it done somewhere in New Plymouth?
It's probably in a frame.
You got it abroad. Awesome. Well, it's can't tell me much more. It was a tour.
Tough night in Thailand.
All right. Well, let's see what can happen. This is the final of the pole shuffle.
Whoa!
What are you up to, Scotty D?
Yeah, Scotty D getting a little bit wild, but fighting back now. Sean Patras looking absolutely solid out front. Quick transitions. Scotty D is not letting him go anywhere, but he has to make a big correction.
Scotty's going to come back. He's going to knock on that door.
You think so? Come on, Scotty. Find the grip. Put it in the side of Sean Patras, but no, bit too much angle. Scotty D absolutely destroying whatever was left on the back end of that car.
Most of the cars slowed down by this point here, not these two here. As we see the battle out on track, this is the final of the pole shuffle here for DriftWars, our 4th edition here at Taupo International Motorsport Park, with Sean Patras leading the way.
And if you're loving this so far, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live tomorrow for all the battle action as we take a last look here, potentially last look. Judges might ask for a bit more. Sean Patras out front, absolutely crushing it with Scotty Dinsdale. Following in behind in that BMW in the chase. Thank you again to all the staff here at the Choice Events. Really appreciate everybody coming out, everybody watching from home. And judges already looking for another replay. Oh, man. This is...
we could OMR and OMR.
Sure. Not entirely sure what that meant, but...
One more run.
Orima?
OMR.
OMR. I thought you were speaking.
Oh, yeah, no, that's Māori, man.
Yeah,
that's stands for one more time.
Okay.
Special for Omara. Like kumara. Only not. Kumara's a sweet potato.
Yeah, I learned that this weekend. I kept calling it Kumara instead of Kumara. But yeah, this is a very interesting battle. So I think the judges were looking to see if Sean Patras might have gone one wheel off on the inside of the zone throughout there. And could that be enough for Scotty Dinsdale, who is our number one qualifier, hitting 98 super early in qualifying.
So what do we have? We had 3 that hit 98 in qualifying,
Three on 98. Sam Rawson, Sean Patras, and Scotty Dinsdale. Dinsdale's own. So I think it's this inside clip as we get this transition. Well, there's no inside clip, but inside of the track right there. Really cutting it. If that is going to be enough for Sean Patras to lose this battle, lose this run.
I mean, if you look at that, you've got to look at the angle of the lead driver, the chase driver coming into the first turn.
Yeah. And is he cutting off the chase driver is going to be the big part of that. So we got both drivers out of their cars, and the man himself, Guy Maxwell, ready to announce our winner. Big waves from Guy, who's holding on to that pole shuffle trophy. And we're going to find out here momentarily which way this goes. Does Guy already know? We already called it in? Judge is still arguing about this, ready to come to fisticuffs. So basically, they're more or less deciding what mistake is worse. So this is it's going to be interesting.
So
there's a camera right behind you, Guy. There you go.
He's trying to be like, where am I going? Which way?
Yeah. We're doing this for effect. Trying to set the mood.
Uncomfortable pause.
Yeah. Judges had a real tough time at this. What we can say is the winner of this battle got a 98.
Oh, well, let's see what the crowd think. Who thinks Scotty D should take the win? Here's a few.
Okay. What about Sean Patras? Do you think he takes the win? We got a couple of them. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the pole shuffle here today is Mr. Sean Patras. Big round of applause. Great run, great qualifying, and a great way to wrap up the day, and that is going to set things up for our battles tomorrow. Amazing job there, and for Scotty Dinsdale, great run.
Well, that was a great day.
Yeah.
Great qualifying, turns into a fantastic battle here when we saw the pole shuffle go out with a top 8. And, well, Jordan Grant, what a run he took, but the clutch said, no, I want to leave the chat.
Yeah.
So it came down to these two here in the final. The cream stayed at the top with 98 versus 98, and I think we're going to in for some fantastic drifting tomorrow.
Yeah, and once again, thank you so much for everybody for watching at home, everybody that's come out. Taupo Motorsport Park, for helping us out, providing everything that we need to put on a great event. All the people here, all the staff, media, everybody that makes this possible, thank you so much. And for everybody watching at home, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be informed when we are back tomorrow. And yeah, check out Choice Files on Instagram as well so you can get our time slots for everything. It's going to be some great battles. I'm really looking forward to it, Steve.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, as Jacob said, for tuning in today. We certainly look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow here, Taupo International Motorsport Park, for the Link ECU Drift Wars, our 4th edition. Until then, we will see you again. Mate wā.